excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Cloud Ninja Podcast. Today we're joined with our two regular co-hosts, Freak Nino the Third, and of course my guy Black Uchiha. Today we're talking about, I think the sneak peek just dropped. Yeah, sneak peek, chapter 26 preview, all that good stuff. Might even get some Negro news, probably some Canelo predictions. You never know.
Yes, sir. What's going on, chat? How y'all doing today?
Chilling.
Yeah, bro. So you about to go see the Canelo? I'm about to go see that shit tonight too. I didn't even know you was into that.
I watched my fair share of boxing matches.
I remember I asked last time you said you wasn't in the you didn't really watch boxing too much.
No, not too much. I just know
this is around the time the tank fight happened. I asked you, and you said you don't really watch boxing.
Nah, yeah, not too much. Like I don't know the big names. Like a regular tank fight, I probably won't watch. But if Tank's fighting like Ryan Garcia, I'll watch. I think he's about to fight Jake Paul. Like I'll likely watch that. So like big fights, I'll watch.
I mean,
Canelo versus Triple G. You feel me?
Most tank fights are big fights, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
If he's fighting Rolly Romero, it's like what are we doing here?
His last fight was against Roach, and that was a tie.
Yeah, it's like, but even going into that, everybody thought Tank's supposed to walk through this guy. Like no one really cares about that fight. Like I wasn't watching that fight.
Honestly, I ain't gonna cap to you. I almost didn't watch it either, but somebody convinced me to watch it, and I ended up going to their crib and watching it. It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for a fact. Black Uchiha, he looks like my guy stepped away for a second. He might have some technical.
Oh no, I'm here, bro. I was really just.
All right, good. So I was trying to stall for the Boruto content. All right, so the sneak peek just dropped. What's going on? How is it looking? Freedom, could you bring it up, or I could probably send it through Discord?
Yeah, I got you. Hold on.
Yeah, listen. Y'all watching those fights through pay-per-view or something?
Yeah.
Weight bars.
It's all right. It's cool. We could just talk about the spoilers.
No, a lot of the big fights though. Me and the homies would probably go to like Applebee's or something like that. Probably watch the fight.
You and the hoes, or you said the homies?
You said the homies.
The homies. Why would I go watch a fight with hoes? That is crazy.
Man, you never know.
I was like, oh shit.
No.
I'm pulling it up. I'm just looking for the translated version. All I can really see is the non-translated version. I don't know why. But this will have to do because you know what it says. So here you go.
Well, I can send you a translated version. Give me a second. I was looking for a colored version though. No races.
I guess I was looking for the color version. No racism. Oh, here it is. I found it actually. It's right here.
All right. So say no more. Then. All right. So we can activate. All right, so I guess I could pretty much be the narrator for a second. So Himawari comes home. I said comes home. Himawari's there. I don't even know the setting right now because it looks like they are at the house.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, I guess they're there. Inojin visits Himawari. She says, "Awesome. This honey's always sold out, right? I just happened to find." Oh, and Inojin says, "Right, I just happened to find it on sale when I went. It's the one you like, Himawari-chan, isn't it?" Himawari says, "I'm so happy. Thank you, Inojin." And then we see Inojin and Himawari essentially departing, or we see Inojin departing, Himawari staying.
Ain't nobody flyer than Inojin, bro. I ain't gonna lie to niggas, bro.
Boruto. I ain't gonna lie, but Inojin is flying.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Inojin that's a hard fit, bro. Like look at the backpack too with the hidden leaf on the strap on the front, bro. Yes.
Yes, yeah.
That's S tier backbone with the one strap. Yeah, I rock with it.
Let's attack the elephant in the room, bro. Twitter's been going insane, calling my boy Edo Tensei. How y'all feel about that?
I have not even been peeping
Edo Tensei.
I haven't even been peeping what the Twitter discourse has been. Let me just search my guy's name for a second.
Take Edo and put a P on it or something like that. There you go.
Oh shit! I was like, nigga, come back to life. Like what? I'm like, what
Nah,
Man, it's some weird ass There's some weird people, bro. It's weird people, bro. That's all it is.
bro.
Yeah,
Let
they
me show
call
you.
saying it's
I'm pretty
PDF
sure I can pull it
activities.
up.
How you going? I get it though. But how you gonna call a kid a PDF though? Like a whole
Man,
kid.
that shit was like killing me, bro.
Like a whole kid. The nigga 15 and then the bitch is like 13 years old, bro.
Goddamn, just called a girl a bitch. That's crazy.
The girl like shorty like 13 years old, bro.
You got a point, but let's say hypothetically, I'm in high school. My man is telling me like, I'm about to go pick up my girl from elementary school. Like we be looking at the homie like, we be looking at the homie like, what's going on?
Yo, nah, that's true. Like when you
that's
like
a whole different thing.
When you in those
first
ages,
of all,
1 or 2 years can make a big difference.
Good, nigga say high school. He said he's gonna go to the local elementary school. That's crazy.
To go pick up your shorty, all the respect, bro. Like we're not gonna call you that, but we would look like what's going on here.
Yeah. Nah, I'll probably call you that. Yeah, because like I remember I was talking to my little cousin.
Nah, it would look like it, and we would call you that. It would look like that. High school and elementary is crazy. Elementary is like 1st through 5th grade bar. That's crazy.
But what if in Jersey? What if he's a freshman and his girlfriend in 8th grade? Are you still looking at him crazy?
That's different because the nigga obviously went from 8th grade to freshman year, and he just class ahead
I guess I should clarify. In Jerseys, they pretty much merged the elementaries and middle schools, so like it's pretty much K through 8. Yeah.
Oh, they finally did that out there. That's crazy.
Then 8th through 9th grade is different. It's like, let's be realistic, bro. I just think, bro, niggas who calling it out, first of all, they got to be grown because you ain't gonna be no kid thinking like that while you reading this story. Like niggas just think differently in different age groups when you like read at certain mediums. So like when we was growing up with Naruto, it was different. We grew up with Naruto. The people we was looking at was like Tsunade and them. You know what I'm saying? Sakura at the age we were at. Now we're grown. We're reading Boruto. We don't have that same type of mindset. But to bring that type of like beliefs is kind of messed up for the actual kids who's reading and watching the shows and have the green light to view these characters in that limelight. That's how I look at it. I look at it like it's not no kids who's saying these things. It's grown as people who's making these claims, which is even more sick because it's like you're projecting your like, you know what I'm saying, your age and your beliefs onto fictional characters, one, but also onto like fictional kid characters. It's like it doesn't apply. Like whatever Inojin got going on with Himawari don't apply to how our mindset processes things. You feel me?
No, I can agree with that from a certain perspective. If they are 13 and 15, I could agree with that from a certain perspective. But my thing was looking at this image, it didn't necessarily look like anything too crazy. Like Inojin is like giving honey to Himawari, the person who literally saved his life.
Just that endearing, endearing look.
This is like one of the most normal interactions.
They both have endearing looks. Like she's like, oh, very appreciative, and then just like, yeah, just like a happy gesture. Nigga feel good about himself right now. So yeah, it's definitely subtly romantic hints there, but it's not anything crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's not crazy.
I need to see way more to, you feel me, get up in arms.
It's not. I don't think it's anything like, oh, like we gonna see like next chapter like Sarah that just like, oh, I like Boruto. Like ain't nobody finna be like on some.
I don't think we're getting that.
Nah, he ain't finna be on no like that, bro.
Yeah, no, I don't think we're getting that scene. Are people on Twitter already creating like names? You know how they got like Borusada and like.
Oh, what are they calling them?
I haven't seen anything.
I don't even know.
Ino-chan? What the hell? How you gonna call them that?
Inowari?
Wait, say that again. Oh, that's
Inowari.
It's a nice name, Inowari.
Ain't too terrible.
I've heard worse. Borusada is like garbage.
Who Sarah?
Borusara, Borusu.
Oh yeah,
that with Boru, like that shit is garbage.
Yeah, I agree. But
as a name, Inowari probably sounds the best.
Kind of going crazy over a sneak peek, calling my man's an Edo Tensei. I thought it was actually kind of crazy. I wanted to hear you guys take.
Nah, that's crazy. I'm thinking like he came back from. I'm really trying to think like what you mean by Edo Tensei. I was like, I don't know. Like I guess.
Look at like I just like filtered it, and it's like a whole bunch of people talking about it right now, and somebody just retweeted this with this right here.
Let me see. Okay, yeah, they're going crazy, man. Like I said, bro, it's like I think it's one of those memes. Like you sent that thing to chat like every month when the Two Blue Vortex chapter drop, like the same cycle. But it's like a meme on Twitter. It's like when you see something that's like really irks or grinds your gears and makes you want to reply, you gotta think, bro. They're either a child, a bot, or a troll, bro. It's like 1, 2, 3.
It's rage baiting for engagement, basically.
Yeah. So it's like you gotta. Once you accept that, it's like life becomes so much more simple on the timeline.
Bro, it's like watching those white ladies cook on those Facebook reels or whatever, bro. They be making the most disgusting meals or like the most weirdest.
It's the fact that I know the reels you're talking about, but I never watched a single one of those reels, so I don't know like the content, bro.
But you know what I'm talking about, though. Like it just looks weird, like crazy. Like who the fuck's gonna eat this? And like you know that they're doing this to rage bait for views.
I might have to tap in, but I know it's this one old lady that be cooking, and I think her son like records, bro. She making the most craziest stuff. Say it again.
Kate's cooking, old white lady.
It might be that. It might be that. I don't know the name, but yeah, it might be that.
Nah, you keeping that shit on this.
You want to know what's crazy though? You want to know what's crazy? I'm pretty sure Tamari is like 4 years older than Shikamaru.
Tamari, let me do that. But they're like in their 30s. Like in their 30s, it's like.
I mean, she bagged the dude when he was like 16, 17, bro. Like that's when they linked up at the end of the war. Tamari and Shikamaru. She like 4 years older.
That's a fact.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Yo, Shikamaru always been that guy, bro. I'm telling you.
Right when Gaara was getting packed up and Tamari was in the Hidden Leaf Village, Shikamaru and her was flirting. So like around that time, he was like 17.
Oh yeah, he was already risen her up like right then.
He was 17. She had just bust open 20. That kind of sounded crazy, but pause. But yeah, she had just cracked 20 ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, questionable.
He said questionable. But nah, Inojin and Himawari is cool. I mean, like I just think it's like people are still looking at her. Either one, like as like a little. I mean, we seen her from the first episode. She was like 7 or 8. She was introduced when Boruto and them was in the academy. She was always 2 years behind Boruto. So it's just like some people probably just don't want to see. I guess
you know what people was getting at too. It was like Inojin never came to visit when Naruto was there.
I seen somebody say like
I see that.
Like, if the next page we see Boruto flying over the house
to whip his ass.
just looking, just floating, just like I wonder what the nigga doing.
Yeah. That was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
And we think about it too. Also, it just came to mind in part 1. I remember when Damon was like freaking out over how strong he had since Himawari. But Boruto had confused it, thought he was like trying to like basically check her out. He like, yo, Damon. He told Damon, he was like, bro, you're too young for her. That's literally what he told the nigga. So it's like,
he was probably trying to find any reason.
He really?
Word. So it's like,
I think I remember that. Yeah.
So like, bro, she in the age group with Inojin and Boruto with them. She's just on the younger side of the generation. They cool.
Yeah, like 1 or 2 years younger, right?
Literally, yeah. It's literally like Konohamaru's friend group to Naruto's friend group. They're in the same generation, just that Konohamaru's is the younger side of it.
Yeah, I see what you. I still think Boruto would have a point of contention in that relationship though. He probably
that's a whole different thing. We're not even talking about is that boy is like best friend and sister. Like you gotta have a talk, bro. Like come on.
They could be the same age. Boruto's still pulling up. You feel me?
Yeah, that's a whole other thing, bro. Like,
has a character ever confronted somebody for liking their sibling?
Be like, hey, at what point did it start? Like, was we really friends from the jump, or
you was just trying to get at my sister?
Was you trying to get at my sister the whole time?
Yo, me and my sister are only 3 years apart, and I used to think it was weird as hell when dudes my age would try to talk to my sister. So I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. But I still don't think it's weird though.
Especially now that they both pre-teens, it's like they at the age, bro.
Nah, it was the what used to get me though is because me and my sister look alike. So I'd be like, bro, did you like what's going on here, bro? Like,
bro, niggas used to always say that.
Just like
I know how freaking feel.
I got a couple of
like, what's going on, bro? Like, you hang with me because you like me, nigga? Like, what's going on?
You can start questioning it.
Like, me and my sister look just alike, bro. Like, what's going on here, bro? You alright?
Shit. Oh man.
I remember I saw this Chicago rapper. Well, I don't know. You guess you call him a rapper. You know how like a lot of Chicago dudes, they like be on interviews. They do a lot of interviews nowadays. He was on the interview. He was talking about that same shit. He was like, "Bro, are you gay, G? Like, what? She look just like me, bro."
Nah, bro, that'd be a thing. Zach Levine's sister and her boyfriend, they be trolling him in his comments with that too. Yo, she look exactly like Zach Levine.
That's crazy. Bro, look at this shit. This shit had me crying.
Loki Himawari look just like Naruto when you think about it, bro.
They was comparing them like their smile and everything. They was comparing them, saying
act like that nigga, like just like that nigga.
Yeah, they was.
So now we got a question. You know,
too.
Hey, Jay, he was admiring the Hokage in a different way.
This is what I was talking about right here. Hold on, look.
She's so fine. Mina clearly looks like a man. She clearly looks like a man. You know the man she looked like. And you look at her like that. You a freak, folks. Diddy and I gotta watch you, guy.
No, yeah, for a fact.
You a freak. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Niggas is Lil J, Ronte, K.I., Geech Gang, Gooch Block, Diddy City. You niggas freaks, folks. On BD, I ain't gonna lie.
He's still crashing.
You say she look like a man. You know what man she look like, bro. You freaks.
No,
but yeah, go ahead. My fault. I just want to get a little ha-ha moment real quick.
No, I was about to say, bro, people don't really be caring if females be looking like men, bro. You know how even dykes, you feel me, niggas be shooting shots at dykes.
Shout out to Drewski.
Yeah.
Yo.
Shout out my guy Drewski. Yeah.
Shout out Big Drewski. Yep. He keeps the dykes in he keeps them in the atmosphere, you know. He had like half dykes on his show. Yeah. Shout out to Big Drewski. He had some bad ones in there, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it'd be people
like 2 bad ones.
Nah.
Bro, Shorty put on a dress, bro. She was bad as hell. Come on,
I know who you talking about too. Yeah, you talking about the Hispanic one or the white
Hispanic one? Yeah.
Yo,
remember that light skin one too that was on there? She was like dressed like a girl.
I know, bro. I'm in Houston, so I see studs damn near every day. I'll be like, I know it. I can see it in their eyes, bro. They faking it. Because, you know, a lot of times girls, girls be like having these little phases where they might like dabble on, you know what I'm saying, trinkle on the other side. It's common for girls to do that.
Like tomboys, like they'll dress up as
boys, bro. You can see that, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Nah, for
There's
sure.
a couple of them. It's a couple of them he had on the show. I'm like, yeah, they're not studs in their hearts. Probably.
That nigga Drewski said they be sneak dicking. Oh man, but hey, what do y'all think? Like, do y'all think this is like gonna be like a one-off moment, or you think they're building something for the future as far as like, you know?
I ain't gonna lie, my guy Ikimoto. I think after Boruto is done, we might have a like romance novel announcement coming up from Ikimoto, because it sounds like he wants to do a slice of life / drama type of thing. And I wouldn't mind it, because the nigga looking like he's working his pen game on these subtle dialogues and moments between characters that, you know, flesh out the story. And for a shonen story, it's like you got to be careful with how you implement those elements. And I think he's doing a great job. But it's giving me the vibe of like he really want to take on a full-on like a slice of life / shoujo type of work. So
well, not even just that. Y'all remember when what's his name, Kashin Koji? They showed his like the movie reel kind of him seeing into the future, and we had that one where you had Himawari in one little section, and then you had Inojin in one section too.
Yeah,
so it's like this is not the first time that they like subtly hint at, you know, a Sarda in Inojin. Like, you think that he's going to play a vital role maybe in her power up, or like, because he did at one point when he died, or when they thought he died or whatever. So like, do you think he's going to play a critical part when it comes to Himawari, besides like a romance thing?
I could see that. I mean, you could argue that, it's really just anybody that's kind of close to Himawari. So pretty much anybody that she essentially knows could kind of spur a power. But if we're going specifically off like the Inojin and Himawari relationship, I could see if they do want to further that, I guess, love romance between them two. It would make a lot of sense for that to be her power up.
Yeah. I don't think Bar is too far off. I can see that. In regards to the like way you framed the question, like aside from romance, I think like bruh, like my guy Inojin is really stepping up his role and inclusion in the Two Blue Vortex parts compared, like especially compared to Naruto Nation Generations. Like they were barely in the story, like let alone considering characters like Sarada or Mitsuki, who people complain about not being in the story enough. Like Team 10 was in like droplets in a bucket of water. Like they was barely in part 1, and now they having all of this progression since like the very first chapter. And it's crazy to think that out of everyone in Team 10, with all of this limelight that's been getting shown on them, the one who's been getting the most is literally Inojin. Like from the minute they've been shown up until like chapter 26, Inojin's had the most, screen time, the most like important dialogue. So it's actually pretty interesting. I think I could see him being important, not just on the romance side for Himawari, but just on terms of like the story and his significance to like her as a character, her emotional anchors, like Boruto with his emotional anchors, and Sarada, Sumire, Mitsuki, Kawaki. Like, if you kind of look at Himawari as like a co-main character in this regard, specifically for like Two Blue Vortex, it's kind of like building up her subplots and building up her character progression before we start shooting off like further along the plot with the story. So, giving her like emotional anchors and stuff like that. And I think Inojin could be like one of them.
I get that. My problem would be like this is more of or less of a Nicki Minaj and Drake relationship, and more of a Nicki Minaj and Safari relationship. Whereas Inojin's parts is like he's not holding his own weight.
He's weak in the knees, bro. Yeah, he's weak in the knees. I think he likes her, she don't like him, and power wise, he's definitely not up to par yet. So he got a lot of stepping up to do for sure.
Not that you compared him to Safari, though. I'm sorry.
That's funny as hell.
I'm sorry. He's not up to par. He's just writing for her. He really holding her down.
Safari music career, and Inojin's fighting career, it kind of linked. I know.
But that little stint against Jura was a good stepping stone.
I mean, when you put it that way, though, kind of like Safari, he played a support role when it comes to Nicki Minaj. I don't know how 100% true it is, but he said he wrote her lyrics. So I mean, if we're like comparing it to like that, Inojin can be like the support character when it comes to Himawari. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't play a vital role when it comes to like having screen time and having like the big like flashy fights or anything like that. But he can be the pedestal that Himawari uses to get to another level.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm thinking because he was rapping.
That shit sounded terrible, bro. It shit sounded terrible.
That's not it. Like,
he's talking about Charlemagne. That's not it. Oh man, yo, you funny for that, bro.
For a fact, bro. But now I'm seeing a lot of Inojin and Himawari support on Twitter, bro. People comparing them to Hinata and Naruto, saying they look alike and everything like that. They're comparing that scene where Naruto raged out when Himawari got stabbed by Pain to Inojin getting stabbed by Jura, and then Himawari raging out. So bro, I'm seeing support on Twitter.
Hey, I'm behind it. You know what I'm saying? I'm team Inojin. He protecting Himawari at first, and I was rocking with it because I was like, what this nigga finna do? And I'm like, damn, he put his life on the line. I'm like, okay. So I'm rocking with it, bro. I don't got no clothes on my guy Inojin.
Crazy as like,
and plus on top of that, he the flyest nigga out here. So that's like,
I don't even see it like really to the point where like they like each other though. Like, dude, like we was saying earlier, she saved bro's life, so it can be like a thank you type thing. This is like a nice gesture. I know it's nothing compared to saving your life, like a fucking jar of honey.
Oh no, what is life?
You know how little shit means to Himawari. We spent a whole like half the series focusing on her in a vase. Mm-hmm. So a jar of honey could be substantial to Himawari, especially if it's rare to find.
Yeah, they said that shit normally sold out So he either he went to the depths of the corners of the village to find that honey.
Bro, he got her motherfucking. He got her ass motherfucking. What's that shit called? Chick-fil-A on Sunday, bro, for sure. I'm telling you.
Yeah, bro. It was a Sunday. She was like, "Damn, how the hell you get this on a Sunday?" He was like, "Don't worry about it."
Don't worry about it.
The whole time, dude bleeding under his outfit, his body all banged up. Went through the blizzards.
Hella makeup on his face.
Word.
Bro got that shit on Saturday and left in the.
That's why he left mad quick. He was like, "Here, just take this honey. I gotta go." Nigga gotta hit an ice bath.
Bro collapsed as soon as he hit the corner. You gotta respect it.
Gotta respect it, bro.
Yo,
what?
We had to.
But honestly, why do I feel like this is about to be like one of the most boring filler episodes of Inojin trying to find that honey? He just going to.
Bro, they better not make a whole chapter 26 about that. You know the fucking community will
Nah.
This give me like first page vibes, bro. This give me like opening page vibes, bro.
Yeah, if anything, it'll be like a whole anime episode, not a whole chapter. A chapter is crazy. Even 10 pages is crazy of him trying to find it.
10 pages is crazy, bro. I don't even think Saruto and Sumari's convo got that many pages, bro.
Even one whole page, bro. Come on, give us a half a panel. Let's go.
Yeah, bro. I don't even think the next page is going to be like this scene.
Yeah. Honestly. What are the chances you guys see next chapter we get Mamushi? Or like a cliffhanger with him?
No chance.
I think it's high.
Some crazy shit though, for sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's hard, to be honest. Like that's the likely the next Shinju that we're probably gonna get to see. If you guys don't necessarily recall the audience talking about, we've seen Kashin Koji's future visions, and we essentially seen Mamushi there. So likely, like he's gonna make his move. It all depends on what they're gonna do, because this seems like it's gonna be like the calm period between two separate arcs. So it could just be a lot of talking, a lot of dialogue, and them essentially forming the plot just like that. But I do believe they're not necessarily going to give us too much downtime. If they give us too much downtime, it starts to feel like a slice of life type of thing. And I think if it's that, you have to give us some crazy dialogue. Like the dialogue got to be how Kawaki lifted his limiters. Dialogue got to be specifically what Kashin Koji saw, like line by line, scene by scene, when he in his visions, like the Momoshiki and Boruto stuff. So like that could like stand for like a solid 30 pages, I believe, but yeah, we need to see some sort of progression in the actual fighting plot.
Nah, not necessarily, because we have like kind of like a loose end they can tie up real quick with Shikamaru and the elders.
Yeah, true. They got a couple of stuff, but let's say hypothetically that so I named 3, you named 4. I don't know if they can make each one 10 pages.
I named 4. You named 4 what?
I think
I named 3. You named the 4th. I should have said.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
If you hold off on like bringing in Mamushi like right in chapter 26, like before bringing in that storyline, I think they could focus on like Shikamaru getting called in by the elders, the position of not just the village, but like the ninja alliance in general, in terms of like Naruto's appearance. And we can have like trinkets of Naruto actually being alive start spreading around, not just from word of mouth from like Boruto, who obviously no one's gonna trust. Like we get confirmation that Amato has the video footage from Kawaki admitting it, the fact that Jura's been looking and Jura confirmed, like niggas gonna be like hearing he say she say, and it's gonna be around Naruto's name. So I think we're gonna start focusing a little bit more on omnipotence, the fact that Naruto's been gone the last 3 years, and possibly like we're gonna get some solid answers in terms of like I think the 2 most solid things we're gonna see is like Shikamaru, his meeting with the elders, and like if Kawaki is vocal about his alliance with Boruto currently with the village, because those 2 things are really important, because I can't really see like without having an understanding of those 2 things. For me personally, I'm like it's just endless possibilities at that point where the story can go. But if we get a confirmation on those 2 things, then we can start. For me, I could start seeing like the direction we're going. So I think they should focus on those things before we get to the Mamushi thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. Now, don't get me wrong. Like hypothetically, if we don't get the Mamushi thing, I gotta at least see Himawari train with Karma. I gotta see some sort of fist flying. Like I gotta see something. We gotta lead with something.
Yeah.
But I could definitely see like a solid like just a dialogue chapter, because I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of stuff we could probably get to. There's a lot of stuff we can get to.
Yeah, I'm trying to see like some inner turmoil. Like Shikamaru might get fired, and I'm thinking like I might be rocking with that next chapter. We might see Shikamaru getting fired. Fuck around, see Kakashi step back up.
You already know how I've been coming. Like I hope he probably does, and we see Sarada become the next Hokage. But
bro,
again,
Sarada is
topic
not
for a
going to
different time.
become Hokage right now, bro. She's not ready yet.
Again, I think she is.
I appreciate that though. I fucks with it though. I'm not gonna like step too hard against that notion, but like I just me personally, I don't think she's ready right now. But hey, cheers for the true eighth Hokage Sarada. Hey, by all means, yet for me.
But if it's not Sarada, I think the most realistic situation I could see is Kakashi, either Kakashi or Sakura.
Yeah, I think that's very real. I think even at this point, even though we haven't seen Kakashi in Next Generations or Two Blue Vortex, I think he's a more realistic option than Sakura right now.
I wouldn't necessarily disagree. I wouldn't disagree. I understand that the Sarada pick is a little bit out there. It's a little bit out there.
Oh no, Sarada. Were you talking about like Sakura actually, or did you mean to say Sarada?
Oh, I thought you said Sarada. No, I said Sakura. If we're going realistic choices, it would be Kakashi.
Yeah, I was saying Sakura. Yeah, I was saying Sakura.
Yeah.
I don't think she'll have time for it though, but definitely Sakura.
Oh yeah, I don't think Sakura. She gonna be too busy with the medical stuff.
Yeah, she run that unit.
So Tsunade did too. Oh nah, Tsunade was damn near rogue at that point.
Yeah, Tsunade was a motherfucking gambler, bro. She was living on the edge. Come on. Can't compare the two.
Trenches.
Yeah, you can't compare the two when it comes to that. Yo, I was go ahead. No, I'll ask mine next. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I forgot mine.
Yo, ass, that's crazy. Yo, I was watching the Amagi. I don't know if you ever peeped that, but like sometimes I want to go back and watch some Naruto lore or whatever. And he actually brought up something about Boruto. He was talking about the Otsutsuki. He was saying that it was possible. Like he's not saying this is what it is, but he was like bringing up a theory that possibly like the Shinju is like the first evolution into an Otsutsuki.
The who?
The Shinju is like the first evolution into becoming an Otsutsuki.
How will that make sense? The Shinju are kind of
how new Otsutsuki are born, essentially.
Yeah, because they come from like I don't know like if he was saying they come from the God tree or whatever like that, but like they came from the Ten Tails or whatever, and they're like God trees or some shit. I can't remember. I will have to go back and watch it to get like how he explained it, and it was really like short into the video. It wasn't really that long. It wasn't too much dialogue, but yeah, basically that like the comparison with how they come from like the Ten Tails and shit like that.
I wouldn't necessarily be like completely opposed to it, but like I gotta see more connections to it. The reason why I say that is the Shinju they had like a specific and special kind of way of being made. Like even when they were made, they kind of looked at. I say they, but the people who would know kind of looked at the Shinjus like they were kind of like some unique figures that they never really seen before. And the Shinjus were mixed with codes, DNA, like cyborg blood, like stuff like that, and also potentially even like some what is it called? What's his name? Shibai DNA as well. It's like that's like a special
that's
case.
true. Yeah,
but I could see it though. I could see it.
But yeah, he also brought up Shibai too. I wish I would have remembered it verbatim or like wrote it down to like really give the theory fully like the way he worded it. But I don't remember. I will have to listen to it again.
Yeah, I might have to tap into that.
I'll probably try to find the video and come listen to that one little section.
Yeah, you could probably link the video in Discord. I'll probably watch it after probably something like that. Have it in the background. But what's it called? I remember the question I had though. I was asking, do you think the Hidden Leaf Fields will look at Sakura sideways because of Sasuke? Because he did go rogue.
Ain't gonna be his first
I mean, do they really? We haven't heard like well, correct me if I'm wrong. Have the village elders ever said anything about Sasuke? Or like has his name been brought up at all?
Nah, it's only been brought up between Sarada and Shikamaru.
Yeah, I believe Shikamaru.
I believe Sarada was just like, her father's a criminal right now. That's all. They just acknowledged it between each other.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah. So Sarada was essentially saying like how she might not be looked at as becoming the next Hokage because her father's a criminal, something along the lines of that. Got it. Hypothetically, if that's the case, if that's what Sarada's thinking, like, would that be different for Sakura?
I mean, shit. When Team 10 was before they fought Jura, they was on their way thinking they were about to encounter Sasuke. So they think of the nigga just like Boruto. Like, yeah. It's just that I said I think they think of Sasuke just like Boruto, like he's a criminal. But with Sasuke, it's like it's more juice behind it. It's like a lot of people probably like we've been waiting for a reason, nigga. It's been years, bro. Give me.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? So like they like say less. So yeah. And when Team 10 was about to pull up, before they pulled up on Jorah, like they thought they were about to encounter Sasuke because everybody was like Sasuke's signature just entered the village when they sensed he died.
The only thing I would say for Sakura though is like his rogueness has been like uneventful. Like throughout the Hidden Leaf Village perspective, like he just left. Like that's it. Whereas like a character like Itachi, like this guy joined the Akatsuki, this and that. Even like Orochimaru, this guy's killing Kages. With Sasuke, he's just gone.
Nah, Sasuke did some effed up stuff, bro. He joined the Akatsuki.
Not back in the day, but I'm talking about like this recent him going rogue.
Oh, bro, it's really, bro, Naruto, bro. That nigga, bro, the stuff Naruto did, bro, I'm even starting to realize that, like, the more we get deeper into Two Blue Vortex, I'm like, bro, like, inverse, like, years down the line, niggas gonna hear Naruto's names and accomplishments. They gonna be like, nah, that nigga's fake, bro. Y'all made that up. Ain't nobody do all that. Like, Naruto is a god to these people, bro. And you assisted a killer to a god. Not only that, the god was the only reason that people like stopped openly hating you because they was like, damn, if Naruto say Sasuke cool, then Sasuke cool. So like, I think they really like they probably like on some like, yeah,
bro. Hey, I found the video by the way. I dropped it in a private chat.
Go drop it in
Discord. Only like 10 minutes. All right.
Yeah, drop it in Discord. Yeah, that's a fact though. I could probably see it. I do want to see. What do you think Sasuke's legacy right now? Like, I guess if he did die, like, how would he be remembered amongst the Leaf Village? Like, is he a legend?
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, you can never take legendary status from somebody. Like, he's always going to be a legendary shinobi. They couldn't even take that away from Madara.
Yeah, it's just going to be the light he's painting, and he's either going to be the painted as the guy that's like. The only guy who stood next to the power of the Hokage, or he's gonna be the guy that, like, the Hokage spent his life and sacrificed his life all for this one evil figure. He's still gonna be known as like that nigga though.
Yeah, they always say like you die a hero or you live long enough to be the villain. That was like the dopest quote ever for a superhero.
Yeah, true.
People in the underground though, they fear that guy Sasuke even today.
Yeah.
Like, for a fact. Heroic shit. They was like, yeah, we're not.
For a fact.
I think the village would even fear Sasuke still at this point. Like they got to.
Yeah, for a fact. Do you think word got around that he's dead, like how Orochimaru's death was? Like all the Orochians heard about it.
I don't think that they even knew he was dead until because you saw how everybody was kind of surprised when they. They weren't surprised when they heard Sasuke's signature was detected or whatever like that. So I don't think they even knew he was dead until Boruto made them aware.
Yeah, explain like, oh, he's a tree.
Oh yeah,
I don't think nobody even knows. It happened between Code, so it wasn't like something that I don't think. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't think Code is going village to village and in the underground tell them his business.
Village. I feel you. It's crazy though. Like, think of what?
And he gonna be like, "Oh, I took out Sasuke," and niggas gonna be like, "Cap."
For a fact, bro. I don't think Cole don't even got the clout to say he took down Sasuke, bro. This is crazy. Yeah. Like, I don't even know if he really did.
Naruto and Sasuke's clout has eclipsed their powers. Like, I I've accepted that, bro. Like they got clout beyond measure, bro. So this is
that's like Kakashi in that one novel when they were saying he was the strongest shinobi of all time.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Kakashi's clout. This is
the
crazy.
Glazed is unstoppable for these two, bro.
Even Pain was talking about Kakashi. Like, bro, you're Pain. What are you talking about Kakashi for? This is just Kakashi.
It's a Kakashi Hatake. It's this compilation meme with like mad different people every time they encounter Kakashi. It's like they always know who he is before he introduces himself.
Like, it's great. But the thing about like just hearing about the nigga, like he knows 1,000 jutsus. It's like, all right, what? He could weave hand signs faster than you could blink. What?
That's OD, bro.
Fact. But to be honest, I do want to know like how the Hidden Leaf feels thinking about Sasuke. Like hypothetically, like you gotta think like theories has to be going around. Like, what if Naruto didn't die? Sasuke would still be here. The only reason why Sasuke went rogue is because he lost his best friend. Stuff like that. That has to be a purveying like theory, in my personal opinion.
I mean, you talking about like in terms of like what he did throughout the time skip? If they think
just
about
basically throughout the time skip, yeah.
I'm not saying like if they think about it, like they probably thinking like, I mean, why would he help a guy who's accused of killing his best friend? So that's really
okay, I figured out what he was saying. He was saying that my bad. I'm sorry for cutting y'all off. Y'all was talking and shit. I'm watching a video.
All right, the last question. Do they know that he left to help Boruto?
Yeah, he grabbed Boruto in front of Team 10. He saved them, and they left the village. They know that they are working together.
Oh yeah, damn. Yeah,
they know. They like And Sarada, the way she said it, because like Sasuke is a criminal. That's why. And Shikamaru was like, no, that's not why. It's just that you're actively defending these criminals, and you just
all right then.
Yeah.
If that's the case, the conspiracy theory's got to be crazy. Like, nah, Sasuke still hated him from the war arc. He was trying to find a way to do
for
it.
the moment Naruto dropped his guard.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, bro. Remember that part? I don't know. They was investigating Cole's claw mark, and then Sasuke had pulled up next to the ninja, and it was basically like two different viewpoints of Sasuke because the younger ninja, his eyes had filled up with stars, like how Boruto used to look at Sasuke. He was like, "Oh, so cool." And then the other ninja was like, "Hey, Uchiha, what are you doing here?" You know what I'm saying? It's like Naruto generation and up, they don't rock with Sasuke at all. Bro.
Nah, they some old hating ass niggas.
They hate him. It's just the people that's younger, like Konohamaru, like younger than Konohamaru, like Mirai's generation and under. They hear like, oh yeah, they hear like the cool things about him. Like, oh, he's the only one who could match Naruto's strength. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a cool, like the rogue ninja, the shadow protects the villages. So, like them niggas, the young kids rock with him.
Yeah. He's like he's like the bad boy persona. He's
like it's like growing up with wrestling, John Cena or Randy Orton. You feel me? It's like everybody loved John Cena, but like niggas know Randy Orton was on that time. You feel me?
True. They call a nigga the legend killer. That's hell or
exactly, bro.
Hell or what would you saying though, Free Game? We cut you off for a second.
No, I figured out what he said, what he was talking about. So he was basically saying how he was comparing it to like the whole video, basically, just to start off with that. The video was about the Ten Tails, basically. It was like the video is like, what is the Ten Tails really, or whatever. So like he was saying that the Otsutskis, they were like kind of compared to rabbits, like the rabbit god for Kaguya, and how like their horns kind of like resembles those of like rabbits or whatever with their pale skin and stuff like that. And he was talking about how he said he was talking about how like they are similar to the Ten Tails in the sense that the Ten Tails can gain sentience like Jiren and stuff like that. So he wasn't saying like Jiren them or like the beginning of becoming an Otsutsuki or whatever. What he was saying is like they all start off as Ten Tails and the Ten Tails gain sentience, and then that's how they evolve into Otsutskis or whatever like that.
Could be.
Yeah, because he was like they gain sentience and they turn like into a human form, and that's why you got like Jura and stuff like that when they gain sentience, because they, they look like they take all the human attributes except for like the emotions and stuff like that. But as far as like intelligence and things like that, they have all that. They are able to think on their own. And he didn't say this part, but like how the Ten Tails has a Rinnegan, and then like a lot of Otsutskis have Rinnegan and stuff like that too. So I mean, it's kind of like a lot of parallels. Not saying they do come from it, but it's just like he was just making a theory of stating that that's where they may like begin from. At Ten Tails, they gain sentience and they turn into Otsutsuki.
To be honest, that's not a bad theory. To be honest, I won't be surprised if the Ten Tails are like seen as primates to the Otsutsuki clan, whereas like they just evolved to regular Otsutsuki members.
The way that I always see them, you said primates, that's crazy. Like how they bringing in evolution into it or something like that. Yeah. Or are you talking about like the Anunnaki that like put their DNA into like the primates that was on Earth and they made humans and stuff like that, something like that?
I wouldn't even think of that far. I'm just thinking how you feel the primates turn to the Homo erectus, and the Homo erectus turn to the Homo sapiens.
That's evolution.
Yeah, but I don't know how the evolution. How like you just went to actual physicals of how it happened. I wasn't thinking that.
If something evolved, that would mean like the Ten Tails technically would have been like at some point in time ran extinct.
Mad random, but do you know like Neanderthals and stuff like that? That was all different human species. We didn't even like evolve from them.
Yeah, I had just found that out like not too long ago because I was looking up like the different mammals that supposedly walked on Earth back then, and it was like Homo sapiens. We came along like later
on. Yeah, Homo erectus just means upright, standing upright. So like even a monkey is a Homo erectus.
Yeah. But it was, I'm talking about like because they had like, it was like Neanderthals was just one group of people. There's a whole bunch of like different clans for like how different humans were just based off of like the shape of their skull or the shape of their back or their nose or their ears and stuff like that. And naturally people were just bigger back then, naturally.
And Neanderthals died out. Yeah. So, I mean, you can probably say there was like some interbreeding. That's why you get some people who look kind of like Neanderthalish. So that's why they like their bloodlines probably still is around. But yeah, that was a species of human that was extinct.
Yeah, we the only ones left on Earth.
Yeah. There's some weird shit out there though, bro. There's a lot of uncontacted tribes and stuff like that. I don't know if you ever watched videos of that. Like when they would try to go to this uncontacted tribe and this dude try to go with a Bible and they murdered his ass.
Yeah.
It's one of them. What? It's one of them called like the Sentinel Island. I remember a bunch of people be trying to visit that.
Yeah. So
did y'all see the
we don't know about, man?
Did y'all see the video where Nelk went to like one of the uncontacted tribes and they gave him vapes?
No.
Bro, they got him addicted to vapes.
Oh, they got the tribe addicted to vapes?
Yes, bro.
Oh, that's
they went
crazy.
to an island. Yeah, they went to an island with like no electricity, no nothing, and just gave him vapes. Some other stuff, bro.
That's crazy.
That's insane. That's fucked up though. At the same time, because they can't even get those no more. Like it's not like they can just walk to the store and get a vape.
Yeah, it's over. Like
so
after they leave, like
the
week after that tincture finished, like it's curtains.
Hitting the vape gonna be like a ritual or some shit like that for the Most High priest or some shit like that.
They have the Great Vape War.
The Great Vape War is crazy. Get the third Great Vape War and shit like that. Y'all fucking crazy. Nah, I never seen that before. That's insane. That's insane. Hey, I had a question I wanted to ask. I had wrote down some topics over a couple of days, so I couldn't forget them. Hold on, let me pull up my notes real quick. All right, so shit. All right, so I was watching this video. I told you I've been like watching a lot of Naruto lore. So this is not even about Two Blue Vortex. This is about Shippuden. All right, so was Obito dumb for declaring war? This is like a hot topic in the Naruto community. Yeah, because he only had Sasuke and Black Zetsu. He ran into Kabuto later. So, like, was he dumb for declaring war and uniting all the villages?
I'd say no, because he had a way to
you said
revive
yes.
Madara.
You said hold up. Wait. He said yes. So
I say yes because of his overall. I say yes because of his overall reason as to why he wants to go to war for Rin. Like, let's be honest. Like, that's stupid.
We not finna get into that conversation.
yeah, but not even just that though. It's just the fact that who he had wasn't even like adequate. He didn't have Madara.
Yeah, so
because he didn't
on
have
that standpoint,
when he declared war, he didn't even run into Kabuto until later. And Kabuto is the one who did Edo Tensei, brought back everybody. So he didn't even have like he would if he would have went to war without Kabuto, it would have just been him, the Zetsu, sorry, not Black Zetsu, him, the Zetsus, Sasuke, and that's it.
No, it would have been him, Zetsu, the ghetto statue. He still had the what's the name? The Rinnegan. He was going to use the Zetsu to do the little.
He had the Rinnegan at that point, did he?
He had the Rinnegan. It was just like it was like the only thing Kabuto added, which is not like the only thing, like it's a major part, but like he added all of the Edo Tensei, like the 6 paths of the Bijou that he controlled, like those would have just been Zetsu, or they just would have been like the Bijou themselves. He would have controlled the 6 Bijou. Instead, it was like because Kabuto came in, he was like, okay, I'll just use the Jinchuriki. You feel me? Like he still would have had a fucking squad. I think like he had enough clout to where like the villagers called a summit just for this guy. Like he was causing problems. So like he had clout to call a war on his own.
You don't think Kage could have took him on by himself? They like was boxing with Madara. I know Madara wasn't going all out, but
he'd have a way to revive Madara. Like that was the whole entire plan for Obito. Yeah, to bring Madara back. So with or without Kabuto, he had mechanisms to bring him back.
And he wasn't even trying to. Kabuto surprised him when he brought him back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't even think he was worried about Madara. I think like he was off Madara's plan. Well, not his plan, but bringing him back and trying to revive him. He
wasn't trying to bring him back as early as Kabuto did. That's why he was so shocked.
Yeah, but as early as he did, like in a trump card situation, he could bring him back. That's my point. So like he had the firepower. He just needed, I guess, guidance.
Obito's plan. Obito's plan was basically to take Madara. Literally, he became Madara not just in like body and persona, but he was like he was gonna take his plan. He wanted to be the one to be the 10 Tails and cast the Tsukiyomi. That's the whole reason why he absorbed the 10 Tails. Like we wasn't supposed to get Jubi Obito. That wasn't in Madara's plan. He was supposed to use the Rinnegan just to make sure Madara come back alive, but like he never did that. So Madara was like,
he was supposed to do it with Pain, right?
Yeah, Nagato. He was supposed to use the Rinnegan with Nagato to bring what's the name back, but Nagato brought the people,
everybody else back.
Yeah, he brought Kakashi and them back. So then Obito was like, "Hey, I might as well not even hurt my head thinking about another way to bring Madara back and just go on with the plan myself." Because then, like, the backup plan would have been for Obito to use the Rinnegan. Because once Edo Madara got revived, that's what he was like, all right, we're changing the plan. You're going to use the Rinnegan to bring me back. And Obito was like, nigga, I just did all this, got my clout up. They just realized I'm not you. Like, nah, bro. Like, fuck out of here.
I wish it, never mind, because I was about to change the complete subject. Yeah.
Go ahead.
But my big thing with Obito is that he should never went to war for Rin. I understand that my guy Black Uchiha probably disagrees with that statement for good reason. I should probably add.
No. He doesn't agree with he doesn't disagree with it. He's just stating that that's not why he went to war.
That is not why he went. He didn't go to war for Rin. That's the whole thing. Like
he did.
All right, so
that's his standpoint.
Enlighten me. Why did he go to war?
Oh yeah, we was talking about it in the chat. You never really got to like. Well, you did.
We talked about it on like our last pod. Like we talked about it a couple pods ago. Like the whole like you just wasn't accepting the answer. I was like, bro.
I forgot what you said. Yeah, this is what I said. He knows
him watching Rin die like caused him to drive off the deep end. But it's like
listen to what we talking
Obito about. Isn't any different from any other villain in Naruto verse. Like they all have a god complex. They see the world. And instead of admiring the beauty within the ugly truth, they say, oh, no, I can fix this. So him seeing Rin die was that anchor or like the cataclysm or the pulse or whatever, the driving start for him to realize like, the effed up things about this world is really effed up. The ninja system, kids dying at young age, kids becoming Jinchuriki, kids having to fight on the front lines. You know what I'm saying? This world is not how it's supposed to be, which is why he kept saying like Kakashi was fake, Rin was fake, because that's not how his idea of a peaceful world is supposed to be. So he's like, he started the whole war to basically, why Madara started the war, to have a peaceful world. Everybody just was doing like Madara, Pain, and Obito each had the same goal. They just each went about it differently.
You know what's messed up?
My thing is,
you know what's messed up though? Like I always forget like this plot twist in the story. Madara puppeteered everything that happened.
You could say Black Zetsu. Oh yeah.
No, it was Madara.
Yeah, Madara did that.
He admitted to Obito later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like Ren, she got stabbed through the heart or whatever, so she can get rid of. I think it was a seal Madara put on both of them or something like that.
Nah, she got stabbed through the heart, so they couldn't. The Cloud Ninjas couldn't kidnap her at the time because that was the whole point. But Madara was the one who had Black Zetsu even leak that information, regardless, because he knew the actions that they would take. So he was banking on the fact that, okay, Ren is going to sacrifice herself or she's going to die regardless at this point in the battlefield. So once that happens, that's why Zetsu was like, hey, let's go help Ren and Kakashi, because he knew at that point in time he was going to have Obito watch her die.
My thing is, like, Obito, he went to war and his idea was, I want to have the infinite Tsukuyomi give me Rin back. Like that's the thing that keeps coming back.
That would have been like the prize, bro. That would have been like the prize. But the idea,
that's why
everybody live a peaceful, like literally nobody would have to go through that type of feeling again. It's a warped way of thinking it, but like that's the whole reason behind it.
Did he really say that he was doing that so he can get Ren back? I don't remember.
Like, no, he never said that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
He never said that.
The infinite Tsukuyomi, he's not going to be under the infinite Tsukuyomi, so he's not even going to be able to.
He literally said to Kakashi, I did not start this war. Like, he said the exact opposite.
He could be in denial.
People still running with it.
He could be in denial.
He could be in denial. The thing is, once he's seen what would happen after the war would end, he's with Rin. Like, that's the point. Like,
well, he goes through a change. Yeah, he goes through a change. We're talking. If you're talking about a reformed Obito, he understood his ways were wrong, and the fact that the things he was doing, like Rin wouldn't have smiled upon that type of like. At the end of the day, Obito still wanted to be a Hokage. So like, whether his warped version of himself or his purest version of himself, he still tried to like strive through some type of position of a leader. And in his warped version, he just wanted to manipulate the world into like a peaceful dream because he thought that would have been the best way to avoid any tragedy and death.
He was brainwashed.
Yeah, it's like
he was brainwashed by Madara.
It wasn't like, bro, I'm gonna start this war because I need to get Rin back. Like, he wasn't even like that. Wasn't even the thing.
Nah, gang. But bro, that's the outcome. That's the outcome.
That's not even the thing. He never even like. It wasn't even about bringing Rin back.
Bro, even on his deathbed, he was thinking about Rin. What are we talking about? It was.
Yes, he's thinking about Rin, but that doesn't mean he started a war to literally bring this one. If he wanted to bring her back, bro, he would have done Edo Tensei. He would have done anything else.
But that wasn't
a war because he wanted to change the world. He had a god complex.
No. He knew Rin would essentially be. Rin would look at him different because he's a rogue ninja. Rin, he'd understand that Rin would go back to the Hidden Leaf Village and be a Hidden Leaf ninja. His thing was he wanted to be the Hokage and he wanted Rin. The only thing that could make that happen is the Infinite Tsukuyomi. So he did everything he could to actually get that Infinite Tsukuyomi so he can get that reality back.
No. That wasn't his thing. He gave up that dream of being Hokage. And when Naruto saw his memories, Naruto was mad because Obito was still using that dream of living that type of life to anchor him in order to gain strength to control the Ten Tails. That's why Naruto was mad at him when they was talking in that psyche. Naruto was like, if you gave up all of this, why are you still thinking about trying to be Hokage? You feel me? Obito needed like, bro, it's two separate things. He had a goal and he needed an anchor in order to keep him to strive towards that goal. Like, you could get lost senselessly on a road by saying you wanted to do something, but like if you don't have a exact like anchor to hold you towards that, like it's pointless.
Well, all right. So here's my confusion. The goal should be him fixing the ninja world, but his
That
goal
is
is
the goal.
actually Ring.
The goal is him.
We were just discussing that.
The goal is not. The goal is him fixing the ninja world.
Well, why isn't that the anchor that holds him to his thing? Why isn't that? Why
Because
couldn't
the
that be the
thing
anchor?
the thing that ultimately drove him to pursue that goal was Rin's death. He changed as a person.
Yeah,
It's
I
like with
agree with that.
Sasuke, bro.
I
It's like
agree
with
with that.
Sasuke. It's like
It
with
was like
Sasuke.
that.
Bro.
It
His
was
goal
that
was to
moment
kill
that-
Itachi because Itachi killed the entire clan, and then he
then
learns the truth.
Yeah,
And
So his goal ultimately changes.
yeah, I get what you're
But-
saying. Like that was the catalyst of
No,
actually
it's
him
different.
becoming what he was. Like it was what snapped him.
Like Sasuke's
He was
goal
that.
wasn't to kill Itachi at the time when he wanted to kill Itachi. His goal's always been to restore the name of the Uchiha clan, and he felt that killing Itachi would be a way to do that. And then once he understood the truth, then he felt like, okay, killing the current Hokage would do that. And then he felt like maybe I should destroy the entire ninja system and forget about just restoring the clan.
Hey, his was dope. His was doper than Obito's though.
Yeah, but like it's the same type of concept. Obito had a literal god complex, bro.
Obito is what Naruto would have became
The thing-
if what happened to Naruto happened to Obito. Obito
there's a
was-
difference though. Like there's a difference, heavy difference. The difference would be like hypothetically, if that was legitimately Sasuke's goal was to restore the name of the Uchiha clan, his visions for his absolute bliss and heavenly like Eve would essentially be the Uchiha name being restored, not him actually killing Itachi.
Yeah.
That's not his goal. That's not his goal.
Exactly.
No, his
So
goal.
why-
It is.
so now-
it's a part of his goal, though. A part
So
of
now
his
why-
goal is to kill Itachi, so he can restore the name of the Uchiha. That's what his first.
Well,
goal
I want to
is.
hear what's the connection you're trying to make with that? Because you're essentially saying what I said though, Bara.
No, yeah. My point is, you said two different things. You said his goal was to to bring peace to the to the ninja world. Then you slipped up and said he needed to keep the idea of Rin close to him because that's his goal. Like which
I
is his
didn't
goal?
know. I didn't say that.
Oh, all right. So specifically, what
The idea of Rin is an anchor towards that goal. You said why what's the name? Basically, what's the whole point of even starting the war? Like if he's doing all of this to basically live a peaceful life with Rin. I'm like, no, that's not why. And then you're like, why is he thinking about Rin when he's on the deathbed thing? I'm like, well, because the whole entire reason he started this was because Rin's death led him on this path. Her death led him on this path, but it wasn't her death that led him to believe, okay, I'm going to do all of this to bring her back to life. No, it was like her death happened, and he was like, this world is messed up. This world is fake. I'm going to create a world where
those aren't the visions that he had.
Hold on. Can I ask a question real quick? Let me ask a question real quick. Do you think that Obito would have had the same trigger if it was, if it was Kakashi who got killed instead of Rin at that moment?
No, because Rin would have been. It's hard to say how Rin would have acted in the post moments if Obito viewed Rin in a different light. A live Kakashi who's already cold and distant isn't gonna console Obito who still might possibly have a chance to reform, as opposed to a Rin who we know kept Obito like on his P's and Q's. So I mean, she would be affected by Kakashi's death heavily because she really cares about him, but also, if he were to expose himself in that moment, it would be something where like she would make it a mission to help him.
No, all right. So because I think Kakashi was knocked out at the time.
Yeah.
So say she's knocked out, you know what I'm saying? He witnesses Kakashi die. Does he have the same trigger as it would be Rin?
No.
Like, would he go on to like try to change the whole ninja system or like change the world and stuff like that? if Kakashi died, because they're all on the same team. You know, he in a sense loved Kakashi too. He gave him his Sharingan, so he had some type of love for Kakashi.
Yeah,
you can't say it was nothing there. Like, even though Kakashi was cold and shit like that, like it was kind of like Sasuke and Naruto type of relationship where that was still his best friend, even though they had like a weird dynamic as best friends. He still considered him his best friend. You know what I'm saying? So like, do you think that he would have had the same like motivation?
I don't think his route would have been the same. I think the motivation probably would have been there, but it's like we can't ignore the fact that first of all, it's like we're talking about a boy and a girl. It's different. Like, I'm not to say like everybody has experienced this, but like watching someone you love romantically die versus watching a friend die, that's still
it's because of he was sipping, and then he loved the girl when he was young, and he held on to that for so motherfucking long. He was like in his 30s.
Yeah.
So he was 13 or something like that, or 12.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
What age it is.
But
he held on to that for so long. That's petty, bro. That's petty.
The point I'm trying to make is, in that same situation, had it been Kakashi to die instead of Rin, his thought process and acceptance would have been completely different.
It would have been this, like if Naruto would have seen Sasuke die right there, like
Naruto would have been broken apart.
Yeah, and I think he probably would have went down the same path as Obito if he was in the same circumstances as Obito.
I don't think so.
If it would have been Sasuke, or if it would have been Sakura, and he loved Sakura at the time, I think it would have been like the same thing, or he thought he loved Sakura at least.
Who do you think he had a closer relationship to?
This guy.
Sasuke in part 1 or Jiraiya when he died?
Sasuke. Well, I mean, a closer relationship.
The thing about it is
that the closer relationship, yes, Jiraiya.
I'm about to say, the thing about Naruto had people in his corner, bro. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he was under the same circumstances, that's what I'm saying. That's why I made that a point.
And even with that, it was like at that moment, even with Rin dying, I still think Obito could have went on a different path had it not been for the person that he went back to was Madara Uchiha, the person.
Exactly. Like, yeah. That's a major
and
point.
Context is extremely important in Obito's case. It's like he literally made a decision based off of the options presented in front of him.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to put Naruto in the same circumstances for it to make sense. That's why I was saying, like, if he's under the same circumstances as Obito, like Madara is the person he's going back to, like, you know, he's the one who got crushed, blah blah blah. Like, he's under the same circumstances as Obito. So, like, do you see Naruto going down the same path if that happened? Do you think that Madara would be able to manipulate him?
Nah,
I think it would be the same, but it would still be the same for Naruto. Like, he wouldn't be doing it. I can't say we never seen an evil. Well, we seen an evil Naruto in the Boruto game, but like we never really seen an evil Naruto. But like Naruto would essentially, even as a good guy, he's doing things to change the ninja world. So like these characters, good or bad, like sometimes they either like it's projected onto them or they have it themselves. But a god complex is like a real mental diagnostics that a lot of these characters have. Like, they're all born equal, and for some reason they all think they should rule or decide the fate with or without consent of everyone on the planet.
I see where you come. My thing, no, I don't think Naruto would go down that path because he's just not that type of character. It's like when people ask, will Boruto become an Otsutsuki god? I think he will, but it have to be a special situation. It can't necessarily be like Otsutsuki members going from planet to planet, absorbing all their chakra via chakra fruits. It would have to be different. So Naruto did that, seek like peace through different means, even to the point where he tried to stop killing people. Like even Pain, he didn't want to kill Pain. He tried to talk to him, jutsu him.
Yeah,
but Naruto at that age too, though, like
he had to change.
If he's under the same circumstances as Obito was under, where he's not at the village and the only elder that he has to look up to is Madara Uchiha, I honestly think that he would have went down the same path as well.
Bro, Naruto saw himself in Gaara and he saw himself in Sasuke.
You said you would have thought you think he would have dipped.
Yeah, episode 1 didn't that Chunin try to do that?
Wait, what?
Episode 1, when Naruto left the Hidden Leaf Village, he ran into that white-haired Chunin. He tried to like get him to join the evil side, and Naruto said no.
No, but you gotta think about it this way too, though. Like we putting them in the same circumstances as Obito. So in some whatever way, Naruto gets injured to the point where he thought he died, and he wakes up in this place and he's severely injured. Gotta attach him with White Zetsu, so he can't really get out because his body's still not like at 100%. Or like that. Like you gotta give him the full
like Naruto knew, regardless of any situation, in the back of his mind, like there's someone back at the village that like the whole village hated him. Like, damn, I still got Aruka Sensei, even though the nigga wasn't there all the time, I still got the third Hokage. Like he had people, and then eventually Kakashi watching over him, and then Jiraiya. It's like, and then eventually niggas started to really rock with him. So it's like he always had something. Even
Obito had people too. I don't know. Like
he lost
Obito didn't, and nobody knew he was alive, and he made sure of that because it's like with Sasuke, like he's purposefully trying to kill Naruto and Shippuden because he knows for a fact if anybody can change my mind, it's this guy. It's like understanding the truth, but still knowing like the path that you're going down. It's like he's went so far to he's like he knows what he's doing is fucked up, it's wrong, but still, if he can get over this hurdle, then nothing will necessarily be in his way to stop him. And it's the same for Obito.
Oh, say it again. I'll zoom out for a second. Just the last sentence. No, not the whole entire thing.
I was like, fuck, I don't even. It's the same. It's like with Sasuke and Naruto. Sasuke wanted to kill Naruto throughout Shippuden because he knew that Naruto would be able to change his mind. Just because Sasuke understood that was a possibility at the time, that didn't mean he was willing to change his mind at the time. He just knew this guy is capable of making me change my mind. So I need to kill him.
I need to get rid of him. Okay?
Yeah.
Understand.
It's like the mindset. So like that's the type of mindset Obito was like. He already accepted what he was doing and the path he needed to take.
But Naruto wouldn't be that steadfast. Like, for example, there was a time when Obito had the chance to go back. Naruto would have took that chance.
That's the thing. That's what the point I'm making. The reason Obito didn't take that chance because he knew if he would have made any type of contact with Kakashi to console over Rin's death, he would have found himself back in the Hidden Leaf Village and trying to become a proper ninja. But that's not the path he believed he should have been on. That's the point.
That's it. And if we're going back to what was my guy's original reason for going rogue, like I don't know, like that doesn't necessarily inspire me just to think it's not Rin.
What do you say his reason for going rogue was though?
Kakashi would have talked to him. Kakashi would have talked to him and said, "Yo, forget about Rin. She's good. Like we're good, bro.
But
you don't need to go on and
that,
rogue
though.
stuff."
I mean, he kind of went rogue before that.
Yeah, he did, but he still had the idea of going back. Like it wasn't necessarily like I'm never coming back.
No, I agree with you.
He was trained in that first year in the intentions of coming back and fighting for the village and ending the war. Like he's still thinking about the war too. It's like it's so much going on in the context of his situation. Like he has so many variables you have to account for. So it's not even just like from one side to the other, but it's like you got to take into account like the village is currently in the war. He's trying to get back. He's trying to end the war. He just awakened his Sharingan. He feels like he gotten more strength. He survived the near-death experiments. He's eager. Like all of these things is racing through him. He's anxious. Boom! In the midst of all of that, Rin dies right in front of his face.
Yeah, and you have Madara who like he made all that happen. At the same time.
And the fact that he knew it was a system thing, because if it was like solely, this dude killed, he would have attacked Kakashi on sight.
You know, it's funny though. Madara in that scene too, like when it was like Black Zetsu came and he was like Kakashi and Rin is in trouble or whatever. Madara's like, I'll go. He's all old and decrepit.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, I'll go. That ain't nothing. Madara would have never said that shit. So like from then right there, you should know he was the puppet master. Like,
my
thing. This might just be me. if hypothetically any other ninja gets killed in that situation, he doesn't go rogue. The only reason why he didn't want to go back to the village was because Rin specifically died, and that sent him off the deep end. To be honest, I might even say if he had 2 or 3 more eaters, he might have still went back to the Hidden Leaf Village.
And I say if Madara had the same plan, but his plan was with Naruto, he would have made some way to break Naruto and catch him in a vulnerable moment in order to be able to manipulate him. Because Naruto at that age, or if you would have caught him at the perfect age where he could manipulate Naruto, like when he was lost, he was looking for acceptance and stuff like that, he probably would have been able to manipulate Naruto in a way for him to want to do the infinite Tsukiyomi and all that jazz.
My thing though, like you could probably say that, and I'm only probably disagree. My thing would be he'd have a better reason. Like it wouldn't be Sakura dying. He didn't really like Himawari, but so it wouldn't be Sasuke dying. It would be
bigger than that. Though. I don't know how much bigger it can get. He don't have any attachments to anybody else. Really, like it would that. Like it would be him, Sensei or some shit like that. Like what's going on here?
No, it'd be him. I believe it would be him legitimately believing in the peace. Like if there's anything he loves more than Himawari at this particular point, let's say, it would be the peace throughout all ninja villages, not just the 5 ninja villages. It would be that. So like if that was Obito's driving case and it had nothing to do with Rin, I'd have way more respect for him.
He's literally
the case.
He's literally trying to like make sure everybody has a peaceful dream. Like his driving case, it's not even a personal thing. Like, oh, I'm trying to make sure I live in a world where I can. Like, he never states that, bro. And it's like
but like you got to understand
that's
too.
Not,
like
that's not
you got to
problem.
You got to understand too, like how Naruto was molded versus how Obito was molded at one point in time. Like Naruto was molded to inherit the mindset that he did, as far as like the ninja way and stuff like that. Obito, he had that at some point in time, not to the extent of Naruto, but if you would have took that all away from Naruto at the point where, or never gave that to Naruto, like when he was on a swing set and he was always lonely and shit like that, and Madara came and he was that one person that he saw that actually cared about him, Madara would have been able to manipulate.
Bro, y'all picked the right time to go and manipulate Naruto. I'm telling y'all gonna see a fox with 9 tails swinging.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. I gave you the perfect point where he was like the perfect.
Again, I didn't disagree with that.
I'm to manipulate him if he could.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm saying it wouldn't be because someone killed Sasuke or Sakura. It wouldn't be that,
bro. And if he experienced death that early, he would have been off the rails, bro. Jiraiya was the first death he experienced, and he had to go through that only to understand how Sasuke was feeling at the time. And at that point, he went from being ignorant, because up until that point, it was always, I'm gonna bring Sasuke back whether he likes it or not. He was ignorant to the fact that the man watched his entire family die, bro. His entire clan, bro, at the hands of his older brother at that. Like, he got some effed up things going on the inside, but Naruto never acknowledged that until Jiraiya died. And he was already 15, 16, more mature at the point, and had lessons from Jiraiya that taught him about like Jiraiya's whole thing was like, bro, I'm trying to change all the hate in this world. Like, they spent 2.5 years training and talking about changing hate, bro. Like, Naruto's the way he looked at life changed completely by that time.
I wouldn't even disagree with that. My point still being is like, he wouldn't necessarily do all that for a female like how my guy Obito did. Now, I get how you saying it wasn't just for a female, but my point still stands. If it was any other ninja in that particular situation, he still goes back to the Hidden Leaf Village. If it was even
you can't say that,
he didn't
bro.
like Kakashi at that point.
You can't say that, bro. You can't say that.
What you mean I can't say that?
If it was any other ninja, they would basically go through that exact same thing with the exact same emotional weight and trauma held onto them. They would decide to go back to the village.
If it was Kakashi, I don't think he unlocks his Mangekyo Sharingan. Facts.
Bro, Kakashi already, like, bro, that's the thing, though. Kakashi already lost his dad. Like, he has no one, bro.
No,
like,
I mean,
already naturally distant.
I mean, if Kakashi is the person who has to die in that situation, Obito doesn't even unlock his Mangekyo Sharingan, let alone try to think he needs to.
Yes, he does.
I disagree with that. I disagree.
He does.
He does.
If Kakashi dies before his eyes, bro, You acting like he's just gonna walk up on a battlefield and be like, "Oh damn, Kakashi just died, bro."
He's not walking up on the battlefield. He might not. He's not walking up on the battlefield. He's just chilling.
That's crazy, bro.
He's
bro, bro, you bugging. Like,
so he's not rushing. Like if Zetsu said, he literally said, Rin and Kakashi are under attack. He rushed up for both of them help. So if he would have just said Kakashi
because
is at help,
Rin
he would have
was
been like,
attack.
"Oh," he would have been like, "Oh, they good." Obito would have stayed.
No, he'd have pulled up. He'd have pulled up to see the situation. I believe he would have. My thing is, I'm not even saying he wouldn't even help. My thing is, I don't think he'd be emotionally invested to unlock the Magia Sharingan, let alone try to fix the whole entire ninja world. If Kakashi's the one that died.
So there goes the answer right there. So
because it was Rin,
that goal shifted. Why? Rin died. So he's not trying to do Tsukiyomi just so he can see Rin again. No, that's not why he's trying to do Tsukiyomi.
Again, I don't know about that.
He's trying to do a Tsukiyomi to give a peaceful world, to have a world where death isn't alive.
No. He wanted a world with no losers.
Yes, a world with no. That's what he said, word for word. He said the world that they're living in is fake. And why? What made it fake? Because a world where Rin dies is a fake world. Rin can't die in that world. A world where, you know what I'm saying, if you want to be Hokage Kakashi, I'm gonna make you Hokage. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure he said this stuff to Kakashi, bro. So he's gonna make a utopian, peaceful, blissful world with no death, with no loss.
So he
why? Because he experienced loss. So you can't. It's like the saying. It's like the saying back before Obama was president. You know, when people would be like, "How you gonna trust the president? They ain't never rode through the hood." You know what I'm saying? Like how can you expect someone to do something? Well, it's like that's this type of saying that I've heard multiple times. It's like, how can you expect someone to say? It's like, have you ever heard in school, cite your sources, like in your English classes? Mm-hmm. Like, what's your source? Mm-hmm. You always got to have a reason for whatever is going down. So Obito's source is Rin's death. His goal is the peaceful system of a ninja world that's corrupted.
All right, so yeah, I believe
so you can't chase. Like, the point is, like, okay, if there's no death or no what's the name, whatever, and just say Obito is doing exactly everything that he's doing, and they're like, why are you doing this, Obito? Why are you trying to make a Tsukiyomi in a blissful world? He's like, because I feel like it. Like, you can't. He wouldn't have a reason, because he experienced death at such a close relation and watching Rin die right in front of his eyes. He takes that, and that's how he copes with it. Okay, this is a messed up world. Let's make a world where that type of stuff doesn't happen.
All right, I believe we might be arguing two separate things.
Do you think if Obito would have went out dating and stuff like that, he would have still did the infinite Tsukiyomi? If he would have went out dating, like went on a couple blind dates, stuff like that, you know?
No, I don't think he would. As I said, I think if he had 2 or 3 more solid eaters, he would have never. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. I believe we're having two separate conversations. I think Obito went to war because Rin died. You're arguing that his goal was not to bring Rin back. I think those are two separate things.
He did not go to war because Rin died. He went to war because he wanted Killer Bee and Naruto to complete the Tsukiyomi. And then he literally looks Kakashi in his eye. At this point, it's not speculation. He says, I did not start this war because of Rin. Like, that's in the story.
I believe I did a bad job of explaining again. I'm not saying go to war literally. I mean, like, turning his back on the Hidden Leaf Village and then take a Madara's plan. I believe that was because Rin died. Now, the goal wasn't to bring Rin back, but it was because Rin died. And I think the biggest point, and you guys might disagree, I believe Kakashi, even though in any other ninja in that particular situation, probably even his parents, he doesn't take up that plan with Madara. He doesn't. He did it because Rin is specifically the person who died.
Did he stump you?
No, It's just like, at this point, it doesn't matter what I say. It's like an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. We're not gonna get anywhere. I'm trying to, because I get the reasoning is still. You're saying he started the war because Rin died. You're trying, like, are you painting a notion? So we're gonna go to literal and figure. Are you painting the notion that he started a war over a girl? Yes or no?
Yes.
We could even boil down the King Von situation like that. Maybe it was really just for respect. But
I mean,
what started
in real life and in a lot of times in fiction, great wars are started over women. That is true.
That's true. And
but
we
I'm
all look at
asking you this.
those leaders.
Did
we look
Obito
down upon
himself,
those leaders.
Is Obito himself causing the fourth grade ninja war because Rin died?
Not necessarily specifically the war. I believe the whole entire change. Again, he was going back to the Leaf Village if Rin.
So then that's what I said. Rin's death caused his change.
And that's why I say I believe we're arguing two different things. That in itself, that decision, because Rin died, I want to go rogue. I don't respect that decision. I believe we should heavily look down upon that decision.
No. That's crazy.
Again, if he had two or three solid eaters, he doesn't make that decision.
That's crazy to say. That's that. So if you still have that as like a back pocket, like rebuttal, then the whole notion has to be he started the war because of Rin. Because if you're saying if he had 2 or 3 eaters, then there would have been no reason for him to start the war. But my thing is,
for a fact,
that
he'd probably be on his way to Hokage at that point.
It's not even that part. It's the fact that he was close to Rin still, regardless, and he watched her die before his eyes at the hands of his quote-unquote best friend, and already in that moment understood it was at the fault of the ninja system they were living in.
Yeah.
Like Zetsu gave him a rushed rundown of what was happening. He knew that Rin and Kakashi needed to get away because Rin, for some reason, had the tail beast sealed inside of her. He got all of that information in the midst of like minutes before he rushed out, bro.
Again, I don't believe that thought process still happens. I don't want to say that thought process doesn't happen, but he doesn't take the steps that he's taking, even staying with Madara and not going back to the Leaf Village if Rin wasn't the person who died.
At that point, if you got who else is close to him, you know what I'm saying? Who else would be close to him? Like when he's in the war, he's talking to Minato and Kakashi. He literally, like, so first when it's him and Kakashi, he tells Kakashi, bro, I'm not doing this over Rin. I'm not doing this to spite you. And in fact, when I do this, I'm going to make sure you're Hokage in your world. Like, this is the stuff he's telling Kakashi. When he sees Minato, he literally looks at him as the elder of the group at the time, which he was, and he blames him. He's like, you were late. You could have been there to protect Rin, but you weren't. You could have been there to protect us at the bridge, but you weren't. So it's like, if that's what he's doing when he's looking at Minato, if Kakashi would have been the one that died, the roles would have still been the same, just reversed. He would have blamed Minato for Kakashi's death.
This is why I say I don't necessarily think he wouldn't have that line of thinking. It just he wouldn't take the extreme steps that he did if anyone else died other than Rin. If anyone else dies, he's going back to the Hidden Leaf Village.
So the reason why I'm still like I'm jumpy whenever I respond is because if it's just if Kakashi dies, like I'm trying to take into context, like that's gonna mess him up. Can we all agree he's still gonna kill every other stone ninja that's there, cloud ninja? He's still gonna kill all the ninja, right?
I don't agree.
I don't even know if he gets a Mangekyo Sharingan off of that.
Oh my goodness! So then we can't even move past that point then. Because I think he sees Kakashi dies. Let's say he watches Rin kill Kakashi. Because let's just say everything happens in reverse. They tell him Kakashi is somehow the Three-Tails Jinchuriki. Him and Rin are trying to escape from a whole different swarm of freaking Cloud Ninja. He rushes out. He goes. He sees Rin killing Kakashi and understands in that moment, okay, Kakashi likely sacrificed himself at the cost of Rin. Okay, boom. He rages out. He kills all of the ninja. At that point in time, he looks at Kakashi, right? In the actuality, in the actual story, he looks at Kakashi and he sees him laying down there. He just leaves him. And it's like, there's nothing else to do because it's not like he has no hatred for the man.
He understands why Rin just died. He doesn't understand why she had to, but he understands it wasn't Kakashi doing it out of malice. If Rin is the one laying on the ground and Kakashi was the one who just died, I still believe one, Obito rages out, kills all the ninja, but it's going to be more complicated in that situation. I don't think it's far-fetched to believe he might carry her unconscious body back, maybe to the village and leave her there and return to Madara. Maybe he might bring her with him and return to Madara. But the nigga gonna return to Madara.
Bro, he's probably bringing Rin to the Hidden Leaf Village and staying there. Facts. That's what he's doing. Like, he's not leaving. I get what you're coming from. Now, I would say,
and he did say that he might bring her back to Madara though at the same time.
But I would say it's not absurd. I'd agree with it. It's not absurd to believe that he still would go through with it if hypothetically Kakashi, or even let's say even Minato is the person who dies in that particular situation, even though that would be going into his specific reasoning. Besides, let's just say if Kakashi is the person who dies, it wouldn't be beyond the pale. I personally believe he doesn't make a move. I personally believe he doesn't even unlock his Mangekyo Sharingan if Kakashi is the one who dies. And I think this could be where our disagreements lie. Because of that reasoning, I believe his reasoning to go to war is flawed.
His best friend, if his best friend dies before his eyes, he's not going to unlock a Mangekyo Sharingan?
I don't believe so. I don't even think you could really call him.
What's different between Obito and every other Uchiha who unlocked the Mangekyo when they experienced
Itachi's.
No, there's no difference. My thing is, I don't believe at that particular point Obito was as close to Kakashi as Itachi was as close to, let's say, even like Shisui.
Yes,
that's a fair argument. That is a fair argument to say.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
Now,
okay.
a fair rebuttal would be this. A fair rebuttal would be this, though. At end of part 1, Sasuke refused to kill Naruto specifically because he didn't want to awaken a Mangekyo Sharingan. So in that case, he considered Naruto close to him. At that point in time, Obito and Kakashi has been through more together than Naruto and Sasuke had done with each other. They did the Zabuza mission. They did the Chunin exams. And then after that, even in the midst of the Chunin exams, Sasuke spent mad time with Kakashi, mad time being MIA, and then he was spotty in and out the village. And then finally, nigga was like, I'm out the village. Obito and Kakashi were fighting a war together for time, bro. They were in this war since before they were born. I think the Third Great Ninja War was like probably the longest war. So that war was going on before they were born. They were born into the war. They grew up preparing to fight for the war, went into teams fighting the war together, and then they fought in one of the most legendary battles and the one that destroyed the bridge in the Third Great Ninja War. So it's like, bro, they had way more. Like, that's his best friend, bro.
That's different. Sasuke was operating off of false intel. Like, it's possible that Sasuke didn't even care about Naruto. He just didn't want to kill him because he might unlock somebody against Sharingan. Even
if he's operating off of false intel in his mind, he's like, well, this would be the guy I would consider my best friend, so I'm not gonna kill him.
Yeah, because he didn't have any friends at all. If he had any friend, it would be his teammate Naruto, who actually tried to talk to him. Anyone else didn't really like Sasuke.
So then, who are Obito's friends?
I have no idea, but the point being is it's false. It's a false premise that
Red, bro.
I get what you're saying. My point is it's a false premise that just killing a best friend unlocks the Mangekyo Sharingan. It's possible that
everybody else
used to care about the person.
Yeah, but in terms, I'm talking about the emotional weight and trauma behind that. That is still gonna drive him. Like Rin's death,
but
didn't necessarily unlock because he unlocked it when he almost died. That's the only reason he survived, because his ability activated. But it reawakened once he watched Rin die. Like, that reawakening is still going to happen if he watches Kakashi die.
True, but the comparison you should be making is to Sasuke and Itachi. It shouldn't be from Sasuke and Naruto. You should be comparing that relationship. Like, because it's fully possible that if Sasuke kills Naruto, he still doesn't unlock his Mangekyo Sharingan. It's fully possible.
That is fully possible, but it's also fully true that Sasuke believed in that moment he could unlock his Mangekyo had he killed Naruto because of the emotional feelings he carried in terms of a platonic friendship and relationship with this guy Naruto.
But just because Sasuke
he deliberately decided not to.
Just because Sasuke believes it doesn't mean it's actually going to happen. What actually happened is that the relationship between him and Itachi got him to unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan after he realized that Itachi did everything to essentially save Sasuke. Like, no, that's the relationship.
It would mean just because he believed it, because the whole point of the Sharingan is its emotional connection with the user. So
I
if
think
he believes this is
Itachi's
his
still-
best friend / brother lying on the ground in front of him, and he has a chance to kill him, and he doesn't do it because he's not wanting to unlock the Mangekyo, how can we say like, oh no, he's wrong in that sense?
Because it's not a guarantee that he unlocks the Mangekyo Sharingan. It's not a guarantee. So if we're comparing any sort of relationship, it would be the Sasuke and Itachi relationship that guaranteed to unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan. The Madara and I forgot who else, how Madara unlocked his Mangekyo Sharingan. But let's just use Sasuke and Itachi. It'd be that relationship. Does Kakashi and Obito have that kind of relationship, or even stronger than that? After Sasuke realized that Itachi essentially murdered the clan to save him.
That's his brother though. Like that's a whole different thing.
But that's my point. That's the level of relationship. That's why I say I don't necessarily know if Obito unlocked the Mangekyo Sharingan if Kakashi dies.
And the level it's the level of weight that he holds, that he values that bond. So you can't say Obito wouldn't have cared about Kakashi enough to unlock his Mangekyo at the time. Like Itachi and Shisui, like half of Itachi's childhood, we saw the nigga spend his childhood with Kakashi and the Anbu. But all of a sudden, Shisui is this man's best friend?
Yeah, he was, but ever since they was like toddlers,
how can we accept that and we don't see no content between the two, but you can't accept
we
do.
Let me just put this in there. He has to be a close friend to Kakashi if he gave him his damn eyeball, bro. He plucked.
No one's saying they're not friends.
No.
You don't give your eyeball to a friend, bro.
No one's saying they're not close friends. That's not what. That's not my point.
Even my closest friends, I look at the nigga like, bro, we just gonna have to go eyeball shots.
Even on my deathbed, even I saw him with one eye, and I'd be like, "Oh, I can give this to him for."
I'm like, am I still gonna feel it? Nah, it's cool.
I'm cool,
like,
bro.
Like, it's love, but like, I'm giving you my eye, bro. Nah, that's different. I gotta live.
He thought he was gonna die. What are you talking about here?
So he could have reached into unconscious Kakashi's head socket and took his eye back. He could have done anything. This dude visited the village throughout multiple times throughout years of them growing up, and Kakashi was confused, scratching his head every time, like, who's putting these flowers on Ren's grave? Who's out here visiting Minato's grave? He's watching them as he's visiting Minato's grave.
Putting flowers on Ren's grave is heavily different than stealing an eye from a Joni. Look, let's be honest. What are you doing here? It's not like something you can just do.
Bro, he could have just take his eyeball out. Kakashi was unconscious.
Nah, he couldn't have.
When he was laying down, yes, he could have.
Did Kakashi weaken his Mangekyo at that time too? Since they both had the same eye, pretty much.
Yeah, but he passed out.
Oh, he did. Okay,
yeah, so cool. It unlocked at the same time, but he passed out.
Yeah, that's I watched that long ago. So,
but it's my thing is like Obito, like I get what you mean, like Itachi, and I think Naruto and Sasuke is a better comparison because Itachi, like, they're brothers, but even with the Sharingan in general, when we take away like the manipulation of Zetsu, it's not that you got to kill your closest friend. Okay, we know that's the truth. It's just extreme emotional trauma or disappointment in oneself. That's what Tobirama says, bro. Extreme emotional trauma or disappointment in oneself causes a chemical reaction in the ocular vision of the Uchiha, which stems in their Sharingan forming and developing. So, an extreme emotional trauma is watching Rin die, and it could be watching Kakashi die, and disappointment in oneself.
See, that's
he probably could have stopped it. How can he not unlock that type of power watching someone he's willing to give an eyeball to? Which is a great point Free Game brought up. It's like, you're giving this man a limb.
That doesn't necessarily mean that he loves them. That doesn't necessarily.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be that he loves them.
You gotta.
How do you know?
You gotta wait, Baru? You're not an avid.
Well, I mean, I got best friends I call my brother I love and stuff like that. So like, you can say that. So,
Baru,
but that's the point. You're operating off of what Black Zetsu said. It's not what Black Zetsu said. It's not a best friend. You could have again. I believe it's heavily possible. Hypothetically, Sasuke wants to unlock his Mangekyo Sharingan and goes after Naruto and believes, hey, this is my best friend. If I kill him, I'll unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan. He kills Naruto and he just doesn't unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan. I think that's heavily possible. That's highly possible. Even though he believes, hey, this is my best friend, this is the person who I care the most about. His love for Naruto might not be as heavy as Obito's love for Rin, or as heavy as, let's say, what is it? Sasuke's love for Itachi once he realized what Itachi did.
That's the point I'm trying to make, though. He does harbor that much emotional weight when it comes to Kakashi and Rin. That's the point I'm making.
I think Rin probably not Kakashi.
I think with Kakashi as well. He gave the man an eyeball, bro.
That doesn't mean much.
That means a lot, bro. That means
he was about to die. He was literally about to die.
I'm telling you, if I'm about to die, I'm not giving you my eye. Bar, I fuck with you, bro. If I'm about to die, bro, I'm not giving you my eye.
That's you. It's completely different. You don't have a Sharingan, and I'm not a Jonin. It's completely different in this situation.
No. All right, so like if it was a way for humans to give an eyeball to somebody who lost their eye or something like that, you're not getting my eye. I'm sorry.
Again, you're not. Then again, you're not Obito. Obito's a completely different person. My thing is, in that particular situation, just because he gives him an eye doesn't necessarily mean that he feels the same way. That's fine. But just because he gives Kakashi an eye doesn't necessarily mean that's the extreme love that you need for, or the extreme feel emotion that you need for a Mangekyo Sharingan awakening. It doesn't equate at all.
He would have given it.
It can be because he could be disappointed that he watched Kakashi die in front of him.
It can be. Yeah, I'm not.
Like, so if it was just like some random Jonin that he was on the battlefield with, and he got crushed, and it was there, they lost the eye in the fight. He's giving his eye to him just because.
I might say yeah.
Riddle me this, then, Bara. Right? Riddle me this. When Kakashi loses his eye, right, and they're fighting, Obito is there. He's sitting down and he's feeling helpless. He unlocks his Sharingan in a desperate attempt to save Kakashi's life. Yeah. So what situation in Kakashi's dying in front of his eyes that he wouldn't unlock a Mangekyo?
True.
I think there's more emotion that you need to unlock a Mangekyo than just a regular Sharingan.
Nah, I don't know. It's the first evolution. So you go for I don't think you can just go straight to a Mangekyo, so you can't really say that.
I'm just saying, whatever. Let's say hypothetically, the emotion that Sarada had to unlock her regular Sharingan, I don't think we've really seen it because the only on-screen thing that we've seen was Sasuke. It was already said that she unlocked it before. But whatever that was, it wasn't as serious as Boruto almost dying.
I think Sakura said she awakened as a young child for her love of wanting to see Sasuke. So it can just be waking off of simply like, yeah, emotions are strong enough, especially within the Uchiha clan. Like it can be that. So I think his emotional like bond with Kakashi is that strong. It would have triggered his Mangekyo. If his bond with Kakashi is strong enough to just awaken his Sharingan in general, like that was them like fresh off of a fight, bro. And they just came from fighting. Like they literally came, and it wasn't on some regular like they fight every day. It was really fighting. Like Obito really gave him the those who abandon the missions is scum, but you know what? Those who abandon their friends are worse than scum, and it stuck with Kakashi ever since. Ever since Kakashi ain't never let that saying go.
I guess that's Kakashi though. That's how Kakashi feels about Obito, not really how Obito felt about Kakashi.
Nah, that's crazy. I think it would have awakened the Mangekyo, bro. It had to. I can't say for sure because it didn't happen, but like all of the evidence points to it. Like he feels the same type of emotional weight towards Kakashi.
And I'm not saying it for sure won't, but I'm just saying we don't fully know like if it would. like him, like if the situation was completely reversed, is bringing back to my original point. Kakashi's the person who dies, bro. He doesn't do any of that. I don't think he does any of that.
I think so, bro. I don't
think so.
He almost watched Kakashi die once, bro, and it triggered him to awaken his Sharingan after he been trying for like years, and he been getting made fun of by Kakashi. Like, you don't even have a Sharingan. And Obito's like, once I awaken my Sharingan, like, the thing that triggered him awakening his Sharingan was watching Kakashi not only lose his eye, but also almost die right in front of his eyes.
I gotta go back and see like all the relationships that actually did unlock a Mangekyo Sharingan, like for the I forgot his actual name, but Sasuke and Itachi's father, Shisui as well, like how they unlocked the Mangekyo Sharingan.
I will say,
But I just think
I'll say this for Shisui and Itachi's father, bro. And y'all, I fuck with the Uchihas. They're my peoples, bro. Like, them niggas are frauds, bro. I mean, like, yeah, they got statements of having Mangekyo Sharingan, but like, when we get into the nitty gritty, we don't got no deets or feats, bro. Them niggas are fraudulent characters, bro.
Bro, you never know, bro. Maybe he never really used it like that, bro. Chill,
To confirm what we could, even if we count them two, all Mangekyo users are on one hand. It's like Shisui and Fugaku, the fake niggas, and we got the real people starting with, you know, Madara, what's the name? Izina, his younger brother, what's the name? Sasuke, Itachi, was that 6, and then 7 if you count what's the name? Shin Uchiha, and then of course 8 the Queen Sarada. So that's a little over 5, but like 8 people, bro.
But wait a minute,
Within
Kodo
a history of
Matsukami
people
was
trying
overpowered.
to unlock it.
Well, wait a minute, you gotta put some respect on Kodo Matsukami. You gotta put some sort of respect on that.
Yeah, I mean, he's part of the 8 people. That's why I said Shisui. I said Shisui and Fugaku. They was the first 2 I named.
But I thought you said those were the fake ones.
Fugaku's ability is.
I mean, I could count him on a list, but still think he a fraud. The nigga's fraudulent, bro. I'm not hearing nothing. Like, if we want to talk about fraudulent Uchihas, we should talk about a nigga losing to Danzo, bro, and then decided to fall off a cliff because it didn't go his way. Like, that's a fraud.
He got poisoned, man.
Man, he's pussy, bro. I don't want to hear none of that, bro. Like, I'll take Obito being called a simp any day over the type of fraudulent life Shisui lived. That nigga's
he was like 20%. He was like 20%. And I believe, didn't he get, isn't Kodo Matsukami like a 10-year, like, you got to above it? It's like,
bro, that nigga had
you got to wait 10 years.
Bro. That nigga had 2 eyes. I'm pretty sure one of them had a shorter time span to restart, bro.
I think even with that,
even with that, bro got a Susanoo. He still got the Sharingan. He got precognition, and he supposedly known as Shisui of the body flicker. Like, bro, this nigga's
using a Susanoo at 20% chakra is crazy.
He didn't use it. He used it in a video game. That's not canon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Him even thinking about using it would be crazy. Like, you can't use a Susanoo in that situation.
Itachi did.
Bro, how is he getting caught off guard by Danzo, bro?
He had some Amba Black Ops with him. Amba Black Ops.
Did Danzo have Shin's arm at the time?
No. I don't even think he did. Or maybe he did.
Yeah, I don't think so. He had some. It wasn't just Danzo though. It was a couple Black Ops ninjas. It wasn't.
It was one of the bug users. I think that's the one that poisoned him.
Nah, bro, that's the fake ad, bro. This nigga got poisoned by a known, bro. No, bro, that's a fraud. That's a fake Uchiha, bro.
Hey, the dudes who use the bugs, I can't remember the clan name. They kind of elite. Bro.
And bro, and that nigga Fugaku a fraud too, bro. I'm not hearing none of that, bro.
We don't even know what Fugaku. They gave him, bro. You can't be a fraud if your name is Wicked Eye
Fugaku, bro. We know this nigga name off of like novelty feats, bro. Like, we don't got no other like confirmation of what this man do. His whole coup d'etat was banking on Itachi and Shisui coming through and taking over the Hokage office, and we see how that worked out. Shisui's at the bottom of the waterfall, and Itachi turned his sword on all of y'all niggas. Like, without Itachi and Shisui, if we keeping it a being, the Uchiha is nothing. And this crazy coming from a guy named Black Uchiha, but like, the Uchiha is nothing but namesake, because like, not everybody gets the Mangekyo, so we don't got a bunch of Susanos running around. Not everybody awakens the Sharingan, so it's only like half of the clan who got the Sharingan. And then
I believe Fugaku had he had a whatchamacallit Susanoo.
I mean, he had to have had a Susanoo if he had Mangekyo. It's confirmed he had Mangekyo, but like, he's a fraud because we got the confirmation in the novel, and then it's just that we got the confirmation and the nickname. And with Shisui, it's like we got the confirmation and we got the infamous nickname, but then we see him getting no diff by Danzo. It's like, come on, bro.
My thing is, I feel like the Uchiha clan were heavily nerfed for multiple reasons. But first thing being is institutionalized racism. Like, let's be honest, they didn't necessarily. They made them be in charge of the police force. Let's be honest.
And you
in a ninja world, they're in charge of the police force. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Even though the police, they got a large.
Yeah, niggas already don't rocks with the 12, so yeah, bro.
Yeah, but you also gotta understand too. He kind of had the drop on Shisui. It's not like he fairly came in one-on-one Shisui. He kind of jumped.
We need to rewatch that episode, bro. Niggas need to play that clip on stream or some shit, bro. We could watch the ridiculousness. Because I wasn't even I didn't even hate on Shisui like that, bro, until like I rewatched Shippuden, bro. That's recently, like last year. This year I started hating on a nigga. Cause I'm like, bro, he's fake. He's cold in the games, but like he don't do nothing. Like Obito, bro, say what you want. He started first of all, I know he didn't, but say he started a war of a rent. Hey, the nigga still had legendary ninjas alive and well who really believed that man was the walking, living, breathing Maru Uchiha, bro. No, and you can only do that if you got the strength to back it up.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Obito was a legendary character. I'll say that to this day. I might have some contentions with his motives. That's essentially it. But one thing I would say to kind of pivot off of that topic of Obito, shout out to my guy. We talk about how lucky Momoshiki was to stumble upon Boruto. This man Madara was on his deathbed. And just came across an Uchiha. Just a random Uchiha that happened to have a crazy Mangekyo Sharingan ability, which is Kanwu. Like, how lucky does that guy gotta be?
Nah, that is OD.
Hey, all right, so hold on. I fast forwarded a little bit, so we ain't gotta watch all the extra shit.
Oh, you actually pulled it up?
Yeah.
That's why I fucks with you, free game.
What'd you pull up? What's this?
You finna pull up the fraudulent activity this nigga Shisui just showcased, bro. This nigga's a bum, bro. Can't believe we calling this man an Uchiha.
Chill.
Nah, man, it's crazy. I'm finna start discriminating, bro. I'm not even for the whole clan, bro. I'm for my niggas.
Start discriminating.
I'm for Sasuke. I'm for Sarada. I'm for Itachi, bro, and Obito. That's it. That's all who I rocks with. The rest of them niggas is like, get right or get left behind, niggas.
No way. This is from the video game.
Is this the video game or just the episode? No, this is the episode, bro.
Because I didn't see the Susanoo. I checked to see this if I saw the Susanoo. I didn't. Nah, see, he got jumped, bro.
Okay, look. And he's on guard right now, right? They boxing. He knows shit is not sweet.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna stop it here and there so we don't get a copyright strike. But
no, yeah, he good.
He's weakened though. That's the thing. Like
he's not at this point. Not at this point. Not at this point.
Yeah, that's what. That's why I was thinking.
Like, look at that, bro.
Was clear.
So he probably
is that the is his Sharingan active free game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my.
You're not pulling the Sarada.
Oh my goodness. And this is even worse.
I don't know if it's worse. It's five Ambu Black Ops. That's not.
So now we rock it. Like, I don't get it, bro. Some conversations the Ambu is trash. Other conversations it's like, oh, it's 5 Ambu Black Ops. Like, are they trash ninjas or not?
I've never called them trash. I always thought they were elite. Especially
in part one,
maybe not at that time, but they're trash now.
Well, now, now they're trash.
Man, at that point, they should be trash because at that point, Itachi's grown, Minato already made a name for himself, and Kakashi is becoming a living legend. So those 3 guaranteed hitters we know is not dying in that moment right there or struggling against them 5
I don't know. Kakashi himself was an Ambu Black Ops. Kakashi
was 101. The coldest members in the Ambu were literally Kakashi, Shisui, and Itachi, bro. So you telling me one of the top 3 niggas in the own organization can't handle a nigga off a branch root organization?
There was a lot of Randys as well. There was a lot of Randys that was elite. Like
in the video, he's staring them down. I'm pretty sure what happens. Danzo pulls up and he snatched the nigga eye, right? Like that's what happens afterwards. He snatches his eye fresh in front of his face, bro. I couldn't believe my eyes when I was watching it.
Yeah, the sound effects was crazy as well. Man, it sounded like a tree branch falling.
Let's go on.
It's crazy out here, bro. This man Shisui is a fraud, bro.
All I'm saying, All I'm saying, I don't necessarily think at that particular point, Honorable Black Ops were elite. They were different. Like even when they handled the pain dog thing, like they were elite. They were putting in some actual work.
When did they? Wait, they handled the pain. What you mean? I'm trying to think.
When they're fighting against one of Pain's summoning jutsu, like the dog with multiple heads, and they like chopped off his legs, put him in like the Earth style thing.
Yeah, okay,
bro, they was working together.
Yeah, that's true. But like, bro, for a ninja that has the only one who has the official run on site order is Minato. But for a ninja who's implied to like run on site, like, come on, bro, that's the best showing you could do.
I don't know, man. 5 honorable Black Ops, not
a video game.
But this not even just regular 5 honorable Black Ops. These are the 5 that are going on the mission to obtain Shisui's Mangekyo Sharingan. These are the probably handpicked honorable Black Ops that my guy Danzo had. So I get where you're coming from, but I gotta respect
Sasuke, bro.
Shisui.
Sasuke fought a Danzo that spammed Izanagi with 2 handpicked Ambus on his side too, bro. I ain't trying to hear that, bro. Shisui ain't nowhere near 5 Kage Summit Sasuke level, bro.
2, but that's only 2 honorable Black Ops. I might even agree.
But Sasuke just came from fighting 5 Kage. He just came from fighting 5 Kage. Like Shisui, bro. He's folding after that first punch by the Raikage, bro. He's dying.
I might even agree that Shisui without the Kodomatsu Kami is folded in a situation. I mean, yeah, and then it probably in a situation in a 1v1 versus Sasuke, that version of Sasuke specifically. But my thing is, I don't think Sasuke surviving this battle either. Sasuke versus 5 honorable Black Ops and Danzo. It's all that
Sasuke is killing them niggas, bro. The way he killed Danzo, bro, he's killing them, bro.
Honorable Black Ops, they're like, I ain't gonna say they're close to Kages, but like we seen what happened once Sasuke pulled up to 5 Kages. Like,
they're just trained.
Kage.
I think the main difference between Honorable Black Ops is they're desensitized and less humanized than the regular ninja. Yeah. Because you see, there's a whole bunch of times in the show where you see regular Jonin or Chunin are like perplexed by something, but the Anbu aren't. But it's not necessarily a great difference in power. The best example is like when Kakashi was in the Anbu versus when Guy was still a regular Jonin, and they were on the same mission together. I don't know if this was I don't know if this was during the war arc or prior to that, but if it was I think it was in Kakashi's backstory. Yeah, so they was on the same mission. Guy had no qualms keeping up with the Anbu that was on Kakashi's team. So it's like the difference in power levels is not that. It's just that they were able to keep on going once they ran over all of the dead bodies and blood versus Guy and his team. They were just like, bro, this is messed up. Look at all of these. Hey, like that's really the main difference, bro.
Hey, look, this is from the episode though. So like, check this out. Hold on.
Nah, the Shisui and Danzo fight didn't look good at all for Shisui.
Yanked him up, bro. Yanked him up like some little ragdoll, bro. This is bad sauce right here, man.
Yeah, this is bad.
You hit him with a 2-piece to the gut. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. You ever got punched in the liver, bro? That shit hurt, man.
That shit do hurt. But why you also think niggas don't talk about Shisui like that no more? Because we started to open our eyes to the truth. Niggas are fraud.
Nah. You gave anybody Kodo Matsukami. Give Kodo Matsukami with a link of with the link of White Zetsu DNA. Like it's elite.
Even then, bro, I always like, maybe it's just me personally, like jutsus like Tsukiyomi, Infinite Tsukiyomi, and Kodo Matsukami. I'm like, they cool, but it's like, for me, a nigga that likes hands-on action, it's lame ass power-ups, bro. There's some lame ass. It's like, oh, he can make you think. I'm like, that's cool, but like, what did he do with it? Like the coldest thing.
Shisui knew he had that. I ain't want to lie.
Sasuke ain't know he had it either. 10 times he killed him.
After he seen that arm, like I thought it was
Danzo kind of surprised him.
Bro, he escaped, bro. Literally, he is.
Chill.
I can't believe he was flaming up Obito for like at least he had something.
All that happened.
Yes, bro. The nigga died. He went to Itachi, said, "Hey, pull up to the waterfall, gang." He had the strength to pull out his other eyeball, but not to hit Danzo back. Come on, bro.
Now I gotta respect it. He had actual, what's it called? He had actual, respect for himself. He didn't necessarily he had pride. That's what I was looking for. He didn't want to go back to the Uchiha clan saying, "Bruh, I'll let Danzo take it."
Pause. Yeah, because he knew the shit he just did was fraudulent.
He had to die
It wasn't
a legend.
it wasn't,
Bro, Barry, you said it right. He
it wasn't fraudulent.
If he would have went back to the clan, them niggas would have looked at him and scoffed, and they would have been like, "I cannot believe you was the ace of our coup d'état, bro. Get out of here,
bro." They could only talk because they don't have a Mangekyo Sharingan that Danzo would be hunting. If Danzo was hunting any of them, it'd be curtains.
Oh yeah, it's GG's. But
it's like the ancient Chinese shit where they disgrace their family and kill themselves.
At this point, bro. At this point, the most popping ninjas in the village. At this point, the most popping ninjas in the village are Minato, Itachi, Shisui, and Kakashi. Those are the most, aside from the third Hokage, who's known as, at this point, he's known as the god of Shinobi. But like, I ain't gonna lie, that's a crazy starting five. But still, those are the top niggas in the village. So you telling me, out of these top niggas, and then 6 if you want to include Fugaku, Wicked Eye Fugaku. So it's only 2 confirmed Mangekyo Sharingans in the village at this point, because Itachi only got the 3 Tomo, and he's already a living legend. So you telling me one of your only 2 Mangekyo users, that was the best he was able to do? And then his smarts allowed him to just go and basically...
He didn't have his Mangekyo active, though.
Like he set Itachi up. Had he went to like one of the... I ain't gonna say the elders, but had he went to like a Hokage, bro, had he went to somebody of importance and exposed this nigga Danzo, it would have made sense. But no, he decides to go to Uchiha, who's already not trusted. The clan is not trusted, mind you. But he goes to an Uchiha with the truth. And already, mind you, Itachi is freaking antisocial. He don't talk to nobody. So it's like, what good are you doing by revealing the truth to this nigga Itachi?
Nah, yeah, in fact, people pull up to Itachi asking what happened to Shisui. He's like, I killed him. What's the problem? What's popping?
Yeah, and then he's talking about something. I killed the nigga. Like, yeah, like, come on, bro. Like, yeah, bro.
Yo, why do y'all think they could never find bro body? All he did was jump in a river.
He wasn't either built like that or he just ran from the moment. The lights
deteriorated in the fucking water. That's crazy.
Deteriorated in the water. He's that weak.
I'm gonna have to dip in a little bit, but my last question would be: out of the 6 Mangekyo Sharingan users that you named, who would have like the highest rated card outside of Itachi, of course?
The rated? What do you mean rated? What
card? A Boruto card for the kids nowadays.
Out of the 6, oh shit.
This is how we judge for it. This is how we judge legacy. Well, Itachi and Sasuke.
He's gonna say Sarada.
What? Nah, he said I can't say Sarada.
She doesn't have a card yet. No, you can't say Itachi.
Who would have the highest
Sasuke.
rated? Nah, if we talking about like legacy and stuff, I'm gonna be like, shit.
The rarest
I say
card.
Obito and Madara, and Obito.
Stop it. Why Madara? Yes.
Madara would have the highest rated.
I don't think Obito's card is above Shisui's.
All right, yeah, we're done, bro. What are you talking about? What the bro? What are you talking? Did we not just witness the same thing? Did we not just witness the same thing?
Free and be the tiebreaker. Is Shisui's Boruto card more rare than Obito's card? Talk to me. I say Shisui.
Obito.
Nigga, to some, he's known as the Madara who started the war, the Madara who terrorized the ninja world throughout the entirety of the Akatsuki's run. Like, it's Obito, bro. Like, niggas was confused when they saw Madara dead body pop up. They're like, man, who the hell is this masked Madara? Like, bro, ain't nobody worried about Shisui, bro. Ain't nobody saying that nigga name no more, bro. I guarantee you. He probably don't even got a card.
No. Don't even got a card. He probably was trying to basically be Shisui Uchiha 2.0. I mean, Shisui Uchiha 2.0.
Matter of fact, I think Shinju Uchiha would have a higher rated card than this nigga. They probably added Shinju Uchiha to the lineup. The only Uchihas they have are Sasuke, the triple S rated. They got the second triple S rated in Madara, a double S rated in Itachi, and you could say double S or triple S rated for this nigga Obito. Other than that, bro, is no other Uchihas, bro. I guarantee you. They don't know nothing about Shisui, bro.
Shisui for sure in there. Shinju Uchiha knew about Shisui.
Shin Uchiha knew that Itachi was the real nigga out of the duo. That's why he followed Itachi's ideas and not Shisui's bum ass, bro.
I ain't saying he followed Shisui's ideas. I'm pretty sure he knew of Shisui.
Ain't nobody rocking with Shisui, man.
Right,
I don't even think he. It would be crazy to even say that. Yeah, there's no reason to name drop him at any point in the series, but like, yeah, bro, it's quiet. If we go into Uchiha clan lore, niggas gonna name drop Obito. They gonna name drop Madara. Of course, Sasuke.
Nah, niggas gonna name drop Shisui.
They are not gonna name drop Shisui. I guarantee.
Shisui's one of those. If you know, you know. It's one of those. It's one of those. It's like if you mention rappers and you bring up Hobson. That's pretty much it. If you know, you know.
Nah,
if
you know, you know. Like if you really know, like,
underground. He's an underground Uchiha.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
bro.
You say his name and it rings bells. It's like, all right, that's the one. Yeah,
they like if you know, you know. Yeah, he's a fraud. Like this dude be on fraudulent activity movement, bro. Like that's what he be on, bro.
Nah,
body flippers, like, bro. He's known for all, bro. Your reputation. Like I said, Naruto and Sasuke's reputation exceeded them, and that's because their actions warranted that. This nigga Shisui's reputation exceeded him beyond measures because it's like, bro, you got no diff in the soft wind blowing day. Like usually when top dogs go out, bro, mountains are blowing up, the ground is trembling, and the sky is raining. But this nigga Shisui got backdoored on a day where we got little kids frolicking through the flowers. And holding their parents' hands, bro. Niggas like, did you hear that noise? Like, no, it was probably nothing. That's Shisui crying in the distance.
You just skip past the operative word. You skip past the operative word. He got backdoored, not just by one person, not just by Donzo plus 5 Black Ops. Like, what are you talking about? He got backdoored. The backdoor of death.
I ain't even trying to hear that, bro. He's a shame. He's a shame to the clan, cause Obito walked up into like the leaders of the world and declared war on them. Madara dropped 2 boulders on these niggas' heads. Sasuke literally gathered all 9 kaiju in the world and put them all under the same genjutsu in a matter of seconds. Like hell, I can even gas up Sasuke's dad and be like, he was so confident that he thought he could have ended the 9-tail situation had he had the order from the third Hokage. He didn't get the order. Will we never know? We don't know. But like all these niggas did great shit. That's the point. Itachi, mind you, with the help of Obito, slaughtered the entire clan of these niggas that's already famous. Shisui ain't do nothing, bro. We don't got no good deeds next to this nigga name. He's sweet sauce. Tell me what has he done?
It was all in the shadows. It was all in the shadows. You probably wouldn't know about it because we don't talk about it. What are you talking about here?
We know. Name something good name something big that Madara's done, bro. You can name something big that Madara, Obito, Itachi, Sasuke, Sarada, bro. You can name great things to all of these names. What can we say like Itachi? I mean, what that Shisui did, bro?
The Great Ninja War. He was one of the persons who activated. I'm pretty sure he was active in the war.
I mean, he got popping. That's how he got Shisui of the body flicker. But like I said, bro, in that war, Minato was the one who took the clout, and then the up and coming star was Itachi and Kakashi. Like they started to gain pop. Like they was getting popping. Shisui was like 5 years older than them at the time, so it's like
I would agree that
he's like he's in Minato's generation, bro. He's like in Minato's generation. They're in like around the same class.
I would agree that I can't necessarily name too much stuff as of right now, but next part I'm for sure going to do some research and start firing up some Shisui facts because this Shisui disrespect is getting out of hand. I
would respect that if you could bring me some Shisui facts that I would generally look at. Okay, that's like, but nah, bro, he don't put in no work in the field, bro. He's pure hype. He's like Code in Part 1 Boruto. Pure hype and statements. That's all the nigga is, bro.
All right, now I know how. I'll figure out how absurd you are after this. Who would you say is stronger, Sarada with 3 tomos or Shisui with the Mangekyo Sharingan?
I see what you're trying to do here.
Talk to me, explain.
I see what you're trying to do here, and I'll tell you this: Sarada with 3 tomo is not getting backdoored by Donzo and them 5 whack ass Black Ops ninjas.
That's not what I asked. I ain't asked you if Sarada was getting backdoored. I asked you who wins in a 1v1. You see what he tried to do.
You see what I'm trying? Because you see what he's trying to do, right? For games, it's like he's going off a namesake. Sarada will beat the brakes off of this man Shisui, bro.
Stop it.
He's knocking his eye sockets in the back of his head, bro. I'm not trying to hear none of that.
Now I know what time Black was you.
If we talking literally, the Sarada who dodged Hidari's Chidori will knock the lights out of Shisui with one Chidori, bro. I guarantee you.
All right, here we come now. All right,
She's knocking the lights out of Shisui. Because he's not fast or strong enough. The only thing he got is that Koto and Matsukami and tough luck because he got probably 3.5 more years before he could cast the next jutsu. So the nigga ass, bro. His best thing is the Susanoo that was only shown in a video game.
Nah, he got another one in the other eye where I think he can cast it every once a day or something like that.
Shit. Catch him at dinner time. Like, he's fucked. Like, he don't got a lot of options at the end of the day.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
Yeah.
And what could he do? Yeah, bro.
Hey, I wanted to ask y'all something before we hop off. Just a couple minutes. Did y'all see that shit about? Yeah, it's the last one. Did y'all? It's not even a topic. It's just like off topic of Boruto and all that. Did y'all see that fucking Charlie Kirk shit?
Oh yeah, R.I.P. Charlie Kirk.
Did you see the actual video though?
Nah, I ain't trying to see it.
I seen it. I seen it like when it dropped. Like, unfortunately, like
they said
trending like 20 minutes after it happened. Yeah, a lot of times I check the trending page, and I seen him trending, and it happened like 20 minutes ago. I was seeing videos from like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, so you saw the raw, like the full thing happening to him and shit, right?
Yeah, unfortunate. Big unfortunate.
That they say the dude was on a rooftop though. That's the crazy thing. So,
I saw the video of him escaping the roof.
Yo, bro, aim is immaculate. If you can hit a person in the neck from that long in a jugular,
I ain't gonna lie. I saw somebody who I don't know, these niggas be like monetized like a mud, but somebody was interviewing a professional sniper.
Mm-hmm.
Like he wasn't having no interviews lined up until this, but the nigga interviewed a professional sniper. He was like, I mean, from 200 yards away, he was like a professional probably would have aimed for a different area other than the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Yeah, because that's a very small part. Like they don't even aim for the head.
Yeah, he said they don't normally even aim for they
don't aim for the head.
And they don't really aim for the neck at all.
They aim for the body.
Yeah.
Because it's a bigger portion, it's a bigger part of your like frame.
To guarantee
So,
like in terms of like survival and like making sure they can.
And if it's a sniper gun, if you get hit in the
kill,
body,
instant kill,
yeah. They try to hit you like in your chest area.
But the nigga did connect, bro. Hey, it's crazy. It's still an unfortunate situation all the way around. And I will say this: I don't wish death on nobody. But like at the same time, accountability can't be like blurred. Like we have to have accountability in every single sense of our lives. So in the case of like, I'm pretty sure people have heard the saying, like, I don't even want to say something like that because I don't know who listening to this, but like you reap what you sow. So if you go out,
he's preaching like gun violence and stuff like that.
Yeah,
right?
If you paint a narrative or spread a type of word, like the things that come back at you are gonna be a product of whatever environment, whatever thing that you were doing. So if you understand, even if what is what you believe, if you still understand like a notion, like how Baru was trying to call me out, like when I wasn't trying to answer the question directly, like he saw what I was trying to do. Like if you still understand what you're trying to do, despite making it look pretty, it doesn't change the fact that you know what you're doing. It's like, it's just not being direct with it. So like you reap what you sow. Like I'm trying to say, like you play stupid game, you win stupid prizes.
That's what I said. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I said the same thing.
But at the same time, I feel bad for the child.
Yeah, because his daughter was right there.
Yeah,
that shit is
crazy.
No
child should ever have to do that.
Yeah, to see that shit. Yeah,
and you should also understand, first of all, the type of content you make, the type of responses you garner. You've been popping long enough to understand this. Me personally, especially if I'm in a political sense, I'm not bringing my child at any type of event I'm going to. If I'm speaking and I know I have radicalized opposers and radicalized supporters. It's like on both sides, bro.
At this point, I'm thinking like a lot of the public speakers, political speakers, that's going to events and stuff like that, and host, they gotta be on edge, right? They gotta be thinking like, nah, this could be my day, like before they step on that stage, like anytime.
Bro, it's
Unfortunately,
crazy out here, bro. It's really,
yeah, for a
really
fact.
crazy out here.
Yeah, but supposedly everybody trying to figure out what the shooter was. Was he a Democrat? Was he a Republican? I have no idea, bro. No idea.
They
But he's
said
from
that
I was
Utah.
seeing this stuff. They
They
was
said
like, they
that
was voting for
LT
him to get life in prison, and then they revealed like what his background and stance was, and now everybody's saying, "Oh, life in prison is too harsh." Like people are trying to down.
I think that he said that he was like LGBTQ.
Yeah, it's like he's a whole bunch of stuff.
Nah, he didn't say. No, he didn't say that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
It was like some type.
like
Nah, I know what you mean,
Mormon
Brian. It was some
family.
type of terminology they used to describe them. It was a specific terminology.
He wrote on a bullet, if you're reading this, you're gay. Like, the LGBT don't condone that type of language.
Nah, I think it's about like his like I don't know if I'm using the right words, like fascist or leftist, whatever, like the belief system that his things come from. Like it's a lot of. I think it's he comes basically from a group of people, like if those who like watch Charlie Kirk videos and understand like how the content he's posted, like yes, black people don't necessarily like his views, but the other side of people that don't like his views are those a different type of like, you know, obviously white people, but like they call from that side, they call him like a fake one of them, basically saying like he doesn't represent them well. So the guy who killed him is from that side.
Like the
and people were like waiting for the information to be revealed. Like, oh, they would think it's going to be like a foreigner, someone out the country, out of state, but it was like, nah, it's a homebred Utah person that also shares like popular MAGA beliefs.
Yeah, suppose they're saying he might be a groiper. Like, y'all heard?
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Groiper. Yeah, that's
what the hell is a groiper?
What you were saying with the LGBT stuff, it's like a different terminology.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, it's like you could call them white nationals, but like they believe Charlie Kirk isn't Republican enough.
Yeah,
got you. Understood.
But I think one of their big things is like Israel, because most of them they hate Israel, and Charlie Kirk was like a huge Israel supporter. So people trying to make that.
That's what it is. Yep,
yeah,
it's like he had strong beliefs that supported them and strong beliefs that went against them, and they wasn't rock that. They was like you 100% or you 0.
Yeah, that's crazy. My bad. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was saying that's one thing, because he was born in Utah. His family is all Republican. It's like if he's one or the other, like I'd say he's probably a groiper than a leftist that loves trans.
I mean, you can grow up with a certain type of family. Doesn't mean that you follow those certain beliefs. You could adopt your own at one point in time.
That's true, but if I'm looking at the most likely scenario where it's like they believe he was radicalized through college, and I believe most college campuses as right now, they pretty much dislike Israel. And hypothetically, if he was like radicalized to dislike Israel, who's the far right guy who hates Israel? Nick Fuentes, like the white supremacist. So it's like it makes more sense that he's that than in Utah with 85% like Republican. It's just like 85% Caucasian. I mean, not Republican, and mostly Republican. All of a sudden, he just becomes Democrat. Like, I don't believe that. I think if anything, it's the other one.
18% white people, 14% black people, and then 1% young boy. Yeah, I get it. I got you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but regardless, R.I.P. Charlie Kirk, for real. Man. That was crazy to look at.
I just thought like it was kind of crazy that one of his last speeches before the one that he had when he got shot was about like it being necessary for people to die for gun violence so we can have like our amendment rights to bear guns and shit like that. And then he dies from gun violence.
I don't know if I'm right or wrong, like quote me if I'm wrong, but I saw somebody was saying like he was answering a question as he got shot, and the question was asked. And the question that was asked before the bullet rang off was like something about like what he believed about like gun violence, and then his response started out saying like do you want me to include or not include gangs or something like that, and then he got shot.
Oh damn!
Someone who wasn't in the gang. Oh, R.I.P.
Yeah, it was like he was about to obviously like go on a rant to explain his rebuttal and explain his answer, but like that was when he got shot.
Yeah, that's right. Super ironic. Yeah. Unfortunate. All right.
Yeah.
I guess so. We could probably end this on a brighter note.
Shisui is still a bum. That nigga ain't about
That's
nothing.
not a brighter note.
That's not bright at all. Glorilla dropped a diss
That's
track
bright
on Young
for me.
Thug.
He ain't never been about nothing.
Would you say,
that Glorilla diss track, that was pretty funny though.
Yeah,
bro, I
cried.
I was laughing my ass off, bro. The whole thing. She said that nigga Whoopi Goldberg in the face. She went backward to that old looking ass nigga shit.
She said that nigga looked like that nigga. She said that nigga looked like, I'm gonna eat later. Look at that boy. I was like, yo. Yeah, she was
going off on his ass, bro. That shit was funny as hell. I only listened to it once, but yeah, I fuck with Glow. I love Glow, bro.
And then she started frying up Mariah the Scientist. That's how you know Glow from the hood. It was like, it don't matter how good you look, you're gonna get flamed.
Oh yeah, it don't matter, bro. You can clown anybody.
Yeah, she said Mariah looked like Tweety the bird in her face looking hoe.
Sexy Winnie the Pooh.
Sexy Winnie the Pooh said he cheated, but I don't know, like it's one of the how girls be like he cheated, but he know where the home at. Look at her, like she was firing her up too. I was like, nah, this is funny.
Nah, for a fact, she was active.
Glow is that bitch, bro. I fuck with Glow. I love Glow, bro. She funny as hell.
I be telling my homeboy, bro.
Mersey.
I'm like, Glow bad, bro. Acting like she not.
Especially now, she didn't start off that way. I'm not gonna even
she got rich.
Glorilla the rapper, not the up and coming before she got like right now.
She was a rapper when she wasn't looking that great, bro.
Niggas know what I mean.
You go back to her first popping video, them teeth was crazy.
Yeah,
she ugly then, but like Glow fine right now. If we could travel in the past, then how she looked in the past would matter. But like I be trying.
Yeah, right now. No. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I probably would have been that person that she had a crush on when she was younger and shit like that. And I was like, nah, you look funny as hell.
Shorty
and she glowed up and shit. And I'm like, fuck. She don't like me no more.
That's how it is, bro.
She's bad now.
That's how probably still the people you in high school with, they peak in high school, bro. By the time y'all adults, y'all look, you like, damn, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
The ones who was like raggedy and no names, and you come like, damn, what the fuck happened?
Nah, I know a few girls I thought peaked in high school and they just kept on getting finer. So I don't know.
No, it's those gems too.
Yeah, it's them too. I know a couple females that's like super Instagram famous just off of looks. Like,
but I'm telling you, the 6 and 7s in high school, man, those the ones like right now, nigga. I'm like, yeah, bro. 10.
Nah, it was just because it was a little awkward. They just got they look together and shit. That's like
how it be, bro. That's how it be.
Learn how to dress a little bit.
Ones, man.
They learn how to dress and learn how to look like more of like a woman. They get they woman swag together.
Yeah, in fact, last thing for sure. Last thing. Damn, I forgot what I was about to say. It's gonna come back to me in like 20 seconds. I forgot what I was about to say.
I did want to ask one more thing too. If you got like a couple more minutes.
Nah,
I'm trying to. I'm not watching the fight. So shit.
It's gonna be fights before the fight. That's why I'm not even tripping.
But I gotta do a couple of things before the fight. That's what I'm saying.
No, you good. I ain't trying to take up your time, bro.
Y'all can stay on. But I had something else I wanted to ask. Oh, the Demon Slayer movie. Was there already one out?
Yeah, there's been like what 2 or 3.
This is only the Mugen Train movie. It came out a couple years ago.
No, it was one after the Mugen Train movie.
No,
I promise.
The slide I was on said it was one.
I mean, they showed that first episode of the what's the name, the Entertainment District. They showed it in theaters, but it's still the first episode.
Wait, say that one more time.
I think you're talking either the Entertainment District arc or the Swordsmith Village arc. They showed those first 2 episodes in theater, but like that's not a movie. Only movie they got is the Mugen Train and now Infinity Castle.
Hold on, let me see. Franchise includes several movies with the latest being Demon Slayer.
Because right now, Infinity Castle is on pace to surpass Mugen Train. Is like
so to the Swordsmith Village, to the Hashira training, Hashira returns. Oh, sorry.
Maybe it was
my bad.
But yeah, they only got one movie. Well, now it's 2 because the second.
It says 2023. Oh, hold on. Let me just put it up here. I don't know why I just didn't do that. My bad. Look, unless this is wrong, but I don't know.
What?
Right here on the screen. So the one came out in 2022. That was the Mugen Train one, and then the second one came out in 2023 to the Swordsmith Village. And
yeah,
then
that was just episodes. They showed that in theaters. That's not movie. They only got one movie, the Mugen Train.
At 2020, at 2025, when I released in July, that's they're talking about number 4.
Is that Infinity Castle? That's the second movie.
Yeah, that's what it said.
Yeah, that it released in July. That's in Japan. It released in America yesterday. Early showing was on.
That's what I was. All right, all right. So that's what I was.
Yeah, so Infinity Castle released in the summer originally, but this is it's releasing in America this weekend.
Okay.
Now this is the third movie, bro. The Infinity Castle trilogy. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, no. I'm sorry. No. I get what you're saying.
It was the second movie, bro. I would have seen it. Nah.
I get what you're saying now.
So this is the first movie, though. This is the first movie.
No, this is the second movie. He's saying, but I'm thinking it got 3 though. I don't know, man. The Hashira training was
Infinity is going to be 3. Like this is Infinity Castle Part 1, and then Part 2 and Part 3 come in the next 2 years.
Yeah, confused. So it's gonna be 4.
So by the end of the show, it's gonna be 4 movies in total. Right now it's 2. The second movie is the one that's airing globally right now.
But they said that the Hashira training is an actual movie, though.
They released those episodes in theaters, but that's not a movie. Like it's not a movie screening or available as a movie. Like the weekend that they showed the Hashira training episodes in theaters, that's the only time you could see that in that movie format. It's not. You just gotta watch episode 1 and 2.
Trailer and everything, brother.
So
bro, they do a trailer for every arc.
No, it's an hour and 44 minutes for this movie trailer. For the actual movie, it's an hour and 44 minutes.
The first episode is 50 minutes, and then the second episode is the typical like 20 so minutes. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'll give it to you because I have not watched the Demon Slayer anime. I just read the manga, so maybe you're right. I don't know, but
even better. So, quick question, a little bit change the subject, not too much, but hypothetically, if I never seen Demon Slayer, could I watch the movies?
You gotta watch the shit in between too. You can't just jump into this movie.
I only seen like the first 20 episodes. Damn.
You can't just jump into this movie, bro.
I mean, shit. If you don't care about the emotional connection, nah. But if you really just watching it, like, if you just watching it, just like to be like, oh, the fights are cool, and then. I mean, you still might like feel some type of way with the dialogue. So it's cool. I know some people who's like seen like only up to the second season, and they finna go see the movie just because they like Demon Slayer. I'm like, shit. It's not me personally. I'm gonna watch everything in between so I can know what's going on. But.
Yeah, I don't know if they cover more shit
like that. I might have to do that.
I would say read the manga, bro. From where you left off, you can get through it pretty quickly. It was a weekly manga. I believe.
The thing about Demon Elite, all due respect,
you said what?
Like I think I seen what was it? The animation is too elite. I believe like it was episode 14, either 14, 13, or something like that. It was animated to damn near perfection. You see the blood just falling off of the steps.
No, I'm just saying like if you want to watch the movie, the quickest way is to read the manga real quick. Because if you just watch 30-minute episodes, you're not going to be able to. You're going to see the movie in like.
For sure. My thing though is I feel like I need to watch the anime. Like if there's only specific animes or a specific series where I feel like I need to watch the anime, Demon Slayer is one of them.
Well, I would say read the manga and then go back and watch the anime after you watch the movie. If you like,
wait till they drop the movie on streaming services. And
true, that too. It's not going to take long.
Yeah, true.
It's not going to take long. It's probably be in there like
early next year,
honestly.
A
couple months.
All right, y'all. I'm about to dip out. Y'all gonna stay on? I could probably listen to the pod if y'all gonna stay on.
Nah, I'm about to dip out. So I told you I'm watching the fight too.
Oh yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I'm about to go give me some wings right quick. You know how it go. Store about the close.
That's why he ate what the store closed.
Wings, some inebriation, all that other stuff. You know how.
Man, you go to Chicken Shack. That shit don't stay open for 20. Stay open all night no more.
Nah, I wouldn't even, I'm not even going to Chicken Shack. Hell no. I'm going to Domino's. What are you talking? Chicken Shack.
For chicken?
Domino's got some
Yeah,
wings.
they
Bro.
got wings. Also, some other stuff that we could
They got
potentially
some
indulge
fire
in.
wings. Oh yeah, Domino's desserts.
Bro, I always
Yeah,
remember Domino's having the most trashiest wings I ever consumed in my life.
Yeah, no, I might see what time Popeyes closed.
They can't. I ain't gonna lie to
each
you.
other.
They can be pretty bad. I've had some Domino wings free game where I question my even sanity buying this shit, but there's
like,
also times where like I'm not. Yeah, these wings are busting, bro. So,
I ain't gonna. The reason why I'm going to Domino's because the reason why that is because I like the was the garlic they're not nuts, but like I forgot what they're called, but they like garlic balls.
Oh yeah, the garlic knots. That's what they're called.
They're just addictive. They're just addicting, bro.
Pause. Overly pause.
Yeah, pause. Big pause. Next level. Yeah, no Diddy.
Oh man. All right, bro. Enjoy the fight, man. Everybody, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Chuck. Black. Yeah, you have a great night, bro. Probably talk about the Demon Slayer movie tomorrow in chat because I'm gonna go see it tomorrow as well.
Yeah, we could talk about it tomorrow. I'm gonna see that shit tomorrow night. We could probably discuss it next time we're on the pod. I heard, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I heard that John is gorgeous.
Oh, of course, it always is. And that's what people loved about it. Like but besides the storyline, it's immaculate too. But
that shit is cool.
We'll talk about it because you said this is this is like the ending, right? They're about to wrap it up.
Yeah, I mean, I think because what I did was over the weekend.
This is where they fight the upper moons.
Yeah, I was about to say, but what I did over the weekend was watch like the first and last episode of the last like few arcs because usually what they do, those first and last episodes are mainly plot focused and they're both normally like 50 minutes long. So I was rewatching and then the last episode of the Hashira arc, which I watched today, I was like, yeah, bro, that nigga Muzan pulled up, and it's like they literally started the movie in the last episode of the anime. It was like because everybody is going into the castle in the last part, and everybody is preparing for the fight, and the movie is about the fights.
Yeah. Okay. So they fight all the upper moon. So
yeah. So if anything, you could just watch the last episode of the Hashira arc, and that'll catch you up because it's already 50 minutes. So that's more than enough quality information to have you like ready for a movie.
Oh no. Like I said, I read the anime. I read the manga mad long ago, so I can't call it. Black can give you better information than I can.
Factos.
Fellas. I just gave it, but yeah, y'all have a great night. Subscribe to the channel if you're watching later. Like up the pod, all that good stuff. Peace.
All right, y'all.
All right, later, guys. Be safe.